Basketball isn't easy. All my life, I've been striving to make myself better. It's a full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest. You have to chase what seems impossible over and over and over again. Because giving up, it's not an option.
Haters been counting me out, I'm counting my views and loading my clicks. You say my name, you on the list. I'm checking them twice and I'm cooking them quick. Real takes is dying, the fake ones is lit. YouTube is off balance, so I'm back on my itch. St. Louis dirty, big art, sports 30. That's how I like you all on my itch. I won't take a sip, I'm hitting blunts whenever it's lit. Not popping no pills, but do as you wish. I roll with the winners, I love them to death. I got a few friends, not all of them rich. What good is the channels, my brothers is broke. What good is the panel, my dogs can't sit. I'm on my mission, that's why I can't quit. Just like LeBron, get my niggas no chips. Just put the G-Shot back on my wrist. These shoes came up easy, he gave me a gift. Back when YouTube hosts praying like this. They act like the legends cannot coexist, but I never beef with a streamer for nothing. If I smoke a YouTube, it's gonna be legit. It won't be for clicks, it won't be for fame. See to the OGs, I'm thanking you now. Was watching YouTube, you was paving the ground. Got my own cadence, I got my own style. I studied the greats, I'm the greatest right now. If you don't fuck with me, you ain't got a choice. Did my own thing, still made all that noise. I had to be different, I met my intentions. Now big on sports, got a voice.
Basketball isn't easy. All my life, I've been striving to make myself better. It's a full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest. You have to chase what seems impossible over and over and over again. Because giving up, it's not an option.
Haters been counting me out, I'm counting my views and loading my clicks. You say my name, you on the list. I'm checking them twice and I'm cooking them quick. Real takes is dying, the fake ones is lit. YouTube is off balance, so I'm back on my itch. St. Louis dirty, big art, sports 30. That's how I like you all on my itch. I won't take a sip, I'm hitting blunts whenever it's lit. Not popping no pills, but do as you wish. I roll with the winners, I love them to death. I got a few friends, not all of them rich. What good is the channels, my brothers is broke. What good is the panels, my dogs can't sit. I'm on my mission, that's why I can't quit. Just like LeBron, get my niggas no chips. Just put the G-Shot back on my wrist. These shoes came up easy, he gave me a gift. Back when YouTube hosts praying like this. They act like the legends cannot coexist, but I never beef with a streamer for nothing. If I smoke a YouTube, it's gonna be legit. It won't be for clicks, it won't be for fame. See to the OGs, I'm thanking you now. Was watching YouTube, you was paving the ground. Got my own cadence, I got my own style. I studied the greats, I'm the greatest right now. If you don't fuck with me, you ain't got a choice. Did my own thing, still made all that noise. I had to be different, I met my intentions. Now big on sports, got a voice.
What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Big R. Welcome back to Big R Sports. We in the building. What it do, man? Hopefully everybody having a good day today, man. Whether you was at work getting money for your fam, or whether you was at the crib taking care of your fam, doing what you gotta do to get through the day. Hopefully you had a good day today. But your boy Big R is back for another live stream today. What's good with it? Artillery gang in the building. What's good with it? Got a good stream for y'all today, man. We're gonna talk about a few topics. You already know what the demo is. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all seen the talk about people losing weight, Luka losing weight, Brian in the gym already. The Lakers coming together early in the offseason to try to put something special together this year. So we're going to get into the Luka Doncic men's health pictures, see if him, coming back, losing less weight, how it helps. How it affects him, how it affects his defense, his offense, especially his defense. With his weight loss and his muscle gain, will it actually help him come through for us on the defensive end this year? Just this kind of Luka, when he comes back, how much will it affect the team? Does it give everybody hope that, we are championship contenders? I remember telling y'all when we had that I want to say maybe a month after the season end, we saw Luka, you know what I'm saying, already looking thinner, already taking his diet seriously. And a lot of people was like, okay. But then all of a sudden we seen the article come out on Men's Health, and everybody was like, okay, that's what we talking about. So I just want to get everybody's opinion and see what we dealing with this year. Because me personally, I think any team with this kind of Luka, this skinny Luka is what they calling him, and with LeBron and with the rest of the upgrades we got this year, I'm gonna say we championship contenders, baby. I just think that with that combination, that duo is probably one of the best duos in the league, if not the best duo in the league. And they're gonna come out and try to prove it this year. Can't wait. I can't wait. Can't wait. Let's get it. All right. Well, we're gonna talk about it a lot today, man. What's good with everybody? Make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way in. Double tap the screen. Y'all know what it is. Say what's up. All right. I want to give a big shout out to K-Town for that $5 cash out, bro. I definitely appreciate it, K-Town, bro. You a real one for that. First donation of the day. Hopefully it ain't my last donation, but I definitely appreciate you, K-Town, bro. Real talk. Now, we're going to get into some other topics, too, because we're going to try to have a little more Laker talk besides just what we expect from Luka and the rest of the lineup coming up this year. I want to see if anybody think we should have any position battles coming up this training camp. Is anybody's job should be up in the air? And I mean, realistically, I'm going to say no, but I know a lot of people are going to say Austin Reeves and Rui is probably going to be the two hot topics. So I'll probably play a little devil's advocate today because I actually think that the competition should be within our bench with the signings of Jake LaRavia, Marcus Smart, you know what I'm saying, coming off the bench, with people coming back healthier than ever like Luke, like Vanderbilt, you know, people that are still there. As far as Jackson Hayes came back this year, all right, Bronny improving a little bit. We got a rookie, Adu Thiero, who got some promise. The last two guys probably spend the majority of their time in the G League. But if there is any injuries pop off or anything like that, I could definitely see one of the two being called up for sure. They both already got a permanent roster spot. So it's not like we have to do anything to move them up full time for the roster. But I hope not, though. I really do. You know, because this Laker team is going to come through this year. I can see it already. We're going to be young, athletic, scrappy. I like how we replaced DFS. I know he's probably not the defensive player that he was, but he offers. But Jake LaRavia is going to offer that and a little bit more coming off the bench. That's why I think that the battles is going to be coming off our bench, bro. Who get minutes off our bench? It might be per game, per matchup, per situation. But let me know in the chat, man. Y'all think that the battle should be with anybody in our starting lineup, or y'all think the position battle should be just coming off the bench with our starting five set? Y'all know JJ Redick can get stuck in his ways a little bit, so I can hardly see JJ Redick coming into the training camp with the set starting five, so them five can get as much chemistry and continuity as they need to start the season, and letting the bench fight it out for bench minutes coming off the bench, which is probably the best route in my opinion, because I don't mind having DeAndre Ayton, Rui, Brian, Austin, and Luka. Now that we got some better defensive players, guards who can come off the bench and guard the guards, depending on how long we keep that lineup in, and then we start our rotations. You know what I'm saying? Our substitutions start the game. Depending on who we play, depending on what matchup we got in front of us, I think this year we've been better equipped, right? This year when we face different matchups. Now it's up to JJ to implement, you know what I'm saying, different rotations depending on who we playing. He just can't put who he think is our best starting five out there and not no bigs and nothing like that. Because DeAndre Ayton is going to get 30-plus minutes a game. If he don't, that means JJ Redick needs to be fired, because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Because it seems like as soon as a big mess up, JJ just run away from him. Hopefully, JJ will give DeAndre Ayton some time to acclimate let him get comfortable in the system before he gets scared and pull the trigger on him. And then next thing you know, we'll have Brian back at the 5. And that just ain't going to cut it. That's not going to cut it this year because we got to give Brian some rest. Like we're supposed to get a 41-year-old some rest in this last year so he can be as fresh as possible for the playoffs. And I think that's where this new and improved Luka's going to come in. Definitely going to be the primary ball handler. He's going to have conditioning, be in shape for the whole year, healthy, and be ready to go for the playoffs. Right? And depending on how our other guys come, if we're a really good team, I just like the dynamic of Jake coming in. I know I'm probably the only Jake LaRavia fan, but I did a lot of research once we found out that we got dude. I do research every day. If y'all don't know, even if I don't stream, I still do research on the things I talk about. And a lot of things I've seen from Jake LaRavia has probably made him my favorite Lakers addition this offseason, even over Marcus Smart, even over DeAndre Ayton. Even though I do love them two pieces that we did get, because we got quality players that were at the positions that we needed. But I think the person that's going to shock us the most is going to be Jake LaRavia. He's going to come off the bench, the score, defense, tenacity, energy and effort, stealing the ball, fast break points. That I would say that's the only thing he probably do better on the defensive side than DFS is his activity on his hands. You know what I'm saying? Like DFS was a good positional defender, somebody about his size, right? He could stay in front of him, play good defense on him. Jake does it a little bit different. He does it more like a bigger Marcus Smart to the point where he plays the passing lanes, dribbling lanes. He's very good at sticking his hand in there, poking the ball out, and doing a lot of different things to disrupt the opponent's offense. So I want to see how he meshes with the team because I can see a lineup with him and Marcus Smart out there with like Luka at the point guard, you know what I'm saying, Brian, Ayton, and that's just a stupid good offensive lineup with a little bit of defense, you know what I'm saying? Because the defensive side, I feel like until we get enough players where they like true 3-and-D players, two-way players, we got to take advantage of the one-way players we do have because that has led to success, and then also implement the two-way players we got to the point where it don't really affect the flow of the offense. We just got to raise the level of the defense and keep the same flow of the kind of offense. Offense wasn't the problem last year. It was our defense. And that's what it is, yo. Let me say what's up to everybody real quick before I forget. Yes, sir. Who we got up in here today? But make sure y'all hit that like screen, double tap the like screen for me. You know what I'm saying? Double tap the screen. Hit the like button for your boy. Welcome back, Big R Sports. We in the building. You hear, you dig. Nicholas Brown, first and foremost. What it do, my G, the hardest working moderator on YouTube. Stuck with your boy for a minute, man. I appreciate you, bro. I wish you was a member, bro. I had a members giveaway a couple days ago. Shout out to Zero. He won it. So I'm going to do another one here pretty soon. So become a member of Big R Sports. I'm starting to do more and more members live only. If you're a member and you missed the last one, you missed your opportunity to win $50. You know what I'm saying? Could have paid for a lot of months of Big R Sports memberships. Or go out there and buy a pack or something. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do. Right? Because it's yours. You won it. Shout out to Zero. Zero probably went out there and bought a pack for sure. You know? But no, shout out to Zero for winning, bro. I appreciate you, Zero, bro. Shout out to the artillery game, man. K-Town in the building, man. What it do, K-Town, man? Like I said earlier, bro, I appreciate your donation, bro. What's Gucci, man? Yes, sir. We got Dante in the building. What up, Dante, man? What's good with it, bro? Yes, sir. Hit that like button, man. K-Town said Luka want LeBron to retire with the Lakers. So I'm glad you said that because I was going to speak on that too as well. If Luka is getting everything he wants, he's definitely going to get that then. I don't know how many times I got to say it, but I will say it again. Only because my nigga K asked, right? LeBron was always going to retire a Laker, no matter what people say. He's a Laker for life now. Once he decided to end his career, go to the last stop, he wasn't going nowhere else. So Luka's definitely going to get what he asked for. I know it's going to piss off some people, but so what? So what, bro? Championship won last 5 years with a chance to win one going out the door. We can't ask for much more, y'all. We cannot ask for much more. Marcus Jones in the building. What it do, my G? And the reason I phrased that because you know how when AD first came to the Lakers, everybody was like, "Oh, he got to help Bron win a championship, or he trash," right? he helped Brian win the championship. Won the championship was 1A, 1B, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? All the way to the end. But after that, people still wasn't satisfied. So people wanted more because LeBron showed them that he could still do more. AD showed them that he could be healthy and do more. You know what I'm saying? But boom, the trade happened. They didn't get to finish their careers together. So they see a younger player, a more dominant player, a ball handler. Now we ain't got to worry about that point guard too big or the guard ball handler too big, kind of dynamic and none of that. Now we can just give Luka the ball at the end of the game. It ain't got to be Brian all the time because Luka probably won't even pass to this nigga. He got that option because he's the primary ball handler. So can Luka give LeBron one more championship going out the door? That's what I want to know, y'all. But what up, Marcus, man? Cape Town said the rotation minutes going to be up in the air for the competition. Yes. Let me put this up real quick when I'm talking about the competition so you guys can get a good look at the roster. All right. I got the new one with Marcus Smart on there. Yeah. All right. I know it's kind of small, but I know y'all got big TV. So the 5 is set in my opinion, bro, because ain't nobody taking Austin Reeves out of the start lineup unless he do something to earn it. But between Gabe Vincent, Marcus Smart, and Jake LaRavia, Vanderbilt, Jackson Hayes, I'm not mad at that bench at all because we got different options underneath there. Say we need a stretch 5 to take advantage of some team that we might play who's you know what I'm saying, weak in that area. We could throw Maxi Kleber out there as well. All right. And he's not a scrub, so I know people out of sight, out of mind all the time, but he's not a scrub. He ain't the best, but he ain't a scrub neither. So can't wait to see that happen, bro. Can't wait. But most definitely, you know what I'm saying? Hey, super Luka. Skinny Luka. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Said Vando and Gabe need to step up. Yeah. K-Time, I would probably say, let me see. I would say Vando more than Gabe. If we never got Marcus Smart, I'd be like, yeah, it'd be Gabe has to step up the most. But I mean, with this kind of offense that we have and us lack of like multiple just straight lockdown great defenders, I think Vando out of them two is probably gonna have to show up the most. It's a big year for Vando because he's going to want some more money here coming up in a minute. Vando is still young. I think he's like 26 years old. He got another year on this deal. And this year is going to be a prove-it deal for him. It's going to be a prove-it deal for Rory. It's going to be a prove-it deal for Austin because he's going to want to sign that huge extension in the offseason. And whether or not he want to do that with the Lakers, it's going to be yet to see. Even if the Lakers want to offer him that, knowing the dynamic, how the dynamic of this team is going to change. I don't think they want that to be starting backcourt going into the future. I think they like Austin Reeves as a ball handler. I do too. But just out there as a playmaker, scorer, they put all decisions in Austin Reeves' hands. So he's a playmaker, he's a scorer. You know what I'm saying? He's all of that. So he tried to be a defender too, but the way our starting lineup is set up, he's asked to guard some of the most hardest matchups in the league, and I feel like he shouldn't be given those assignments. But we're going to see. We're going to see. Jocelyn. What's up, Jocelyn? Sorry, Jocelyn. LeBron ain't going nowhere. You heard what Lucas said. He's gonna be a Laker for life. You hear me? Fire up on that note. Yes, sir. Marcus Jones in the building said, in my opinion, Gabe or Vando won't be in a normal rotation. JJ will pick which one to roll with game to game, depending on our matchups. I'll take that as well, too. And I think Vando going to get the more of the chances to show improve because we got to have somebody in our small forwards who can go out there and guard the bigger wings. I get it. Gabe and even Austin to a degree. Gabe, Austin, and Marcus Smart, the little guards, I think they can handle the little guards. But we can't ask one of them, maybe Marcus, but we can't ask them to guard bigger two guards or bigger small forwards on switches and stuff like that. We definitely got to hold down the perimeter defensively this year because as good as DeAndre Ayton is at rim protection, he's not as good as AD is, nowhere close. And that's what we've been used to, having that kind of protection behind us at the rim. And I just don't see Ayton covering up as much as AD covered up. He's going to do his fair share of covering. Don't get me wrong. I like DeAndre Ayton, especially a motivated, healthy DeAndre Ayton. He just got to do a lot of covering if these are the guards we're going to be rolling with. So that's something I'm going to look out for this year. Tron Force in the building. What up, Tron, man? What's happening, Captain? Cape Town said LeBron minutes need to be around 30 a game. Definitely agree with that. Most definitely agree with that. He needs to be closer to 32, 30 minutes a game. And I think the only way we can do that is if our team come out and play good enough to the point where we can afford to sit them. Right? If we come in and our bench is not doing good and we got to rely more on our starters, then the LeBron minutes going to go up to about 35, 36. And I think that's what our problem being in the last few years. We ain't never had that one person to come off the bench and be a microwave to the point where he can actually take the lead or cut down the lead or extend the lead. You know what I'm saying? Somebody to take pressure off the team as a whole and come out, score 9 quick points. You know what I'm saying? Go up 10 points real quick before we even got to think about putting Brian in. Say we down 2, right? Or say we up 2. No, let's say we up 2. We got to sit Brian on the bench. We got to have, and I hope Jake is this guy. Somebody come off the bench and be like, you know what I'm saying, a microwave and heat it up real quick. Come out 9, 10 straight points. Next thing you know, it's a 10-point lead. And you looking down your bench like, okay, I don't got to bring Brian in right now. I can give him a few extra minutes now. I can give him a few extra minutes later. But all that happens with a good team, like a whole good team. 1 through 10, being able to come in and hold down each other. The bench and the starters need to hold down each other, bro. Luka MVP, you already know, bro. See, I already knew what Luka was going to be when he got here. He was talking about he was fat and all this other stuff. I said, all right, y'all just wait and see how y'all going to piss dude off. He came back looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back. Yeah, Marcus, bro. He should be the favorite going into the season. For sure. Yeah, contract year for a lot of players, bro. What's up, Lord? What's good with it, man? What up, Skinny, man? He said, all right, does Aiden add enough? Yeah, he do. He really do. Because you got to think about it, bro. When we were playing last year, remember after we traded, keep it pushing, bro? Not keep pushing, that's Skinner. When we was like, man, all we need is a center, bro. But let's see what Jackson Hayes do. And Jackson Hayes didn't let us down. You know what I'm saying? JJ Redick ended up letting us down because he got scared and didn't want to play him in the playoffs. He looked at him. He instantly looked at him as like a liability. So it didn't match up really well in the playoffs, and we ended up getting bounced in 5 games. You know what I'm saying? But I think we could have made it a better series or even won the series if we would have kept playing how we were playing in the regular season in the playoffs. But JJ Redick wanted to switch it up and try different things and see what worked, and instead of trying what the hell worked and got us the 3rd seed. You know what I'm saying? So now you say, okay, who's better, Jackson Hayes or DeAndre Ayton? It's clearly DeAndre Ayton. When I'm doing my research and I seen what is it? LA Films, I think it's his called. I forgot the name of it. But they had a defensive edit of DeAndre Ayton, which was really good. It was good to see. And, of course, everybody's seen his offensive highlights, know what he could do offensively. But as far as being a willing participant at the rim, that's what we need to look for in Ayton. If Ayton's going to be a willing participant at defending that rim, he's going to be good. He's going to be just what we need. And I'm not saying he's going to be 80 or nothing, but he's going to be somebody who's going to have good productivity and has good productivity towards wins. Keep it pushing in the building. What up? Keep it pushing, bro. What's happening? Yeah, Brown 40 need to rest for sure. A-Town. So with Brian said, we need to carry the lead. Yeah, carry the lead, get the lead, push the lead, do whatever we need to do and play good basketball. The one thing I didn't get last year somebody coming off the bench just being a firecracker, bro. We ain't had none of that last year. Anytime Gabe had a little bit of a good game, we won. But it was here and there. It was every so often. All right. Who else came with DFS had a good shooting game? We'll normally win that game, but DFS offensively wasn't as consistent as that. I'm not trying to hate on DFS, nothing because ain't like no more, none of it. But I realize now that he'll have a lot of games where he'll have 3 points and be shooting 1 for 4, and those will be the only shots he'll take all game. So you gotta be careful with these kind of players, bro. That's why I think Jake might be a little bit better. Mission 24 in the building, man. What is up, Mission, bro? He said this is a situation that cannot be remotely predicted. But I would say, hell yeah, me too. So that's why I put a question mark on the end. Because I compare this team to the team that he had when he went to the finals year before last. So we're going to have a different kind of team this year to the point where we're going to have to rely on our bench. Jay going to get about 10 shots a game. We're going to have to give it to him. And Austin going to have to take less shots just to make DeAndre Ayton comfortable. Because I promise you, it's not enough shots to go around. So Austin needs to tweak his game a little bit this year and not be so shoot heavy. Because I remember he was shooting as many shots as like the starters, bro, as like LeBron and AD for about a year and a half, bro. He took a good year, 2 years, bro, just taking close to the same amount of shots. And I like Austin, but I don't think he should be shooting the same amount of times as Anthony Davis. All right. But hopefully we'll get a good, efficient. Hopefully AR shoot better from the 3-point line this year because he only shot 37% last year. And that's dropped from what he did the year before last. So hopefully he can get back to shooting 40, 41%. You know what I'm saying? Things like that, bro. So, yeah, bitch. I'm going to say hell yeah, too, bro. Lakers at 5. We'll see. Lakers at 4. Oh, yeah, y'all tweaking now. It's too early for that. You think us? No, let me stop. Lakers at 4. Marcus Jones said Marcus Smart more so a wing defender than a point of attack guard defender at this point in his career. That's why I would rather Vando play over Gabe. We need a point of attack guy over the streaky shooting from Gabe. Yeah. But can Gabe do it, though? If Gabe put his mind to it, can he be that point of attack defender at the front of the defense facing little quick, fast guards? Because if he can, I'll take his shooting ability. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely take his shooting ability as long as he can play lockdown defense. Who do you think right now is the better defender right now? Marcus Smart or Gabe Vincent? Sure. I'm going to scroll down and see what you say. What up, Ty Packer? What it do, my G? He said, who's winning Eurobasket? Slovenia. You already know. That's where we're going to get our first preview. I think it start here in a minute. Hold on, let me go back and see my notes. Because I know excuse me. I know I wrote it down when Eurobasket starts. I wanted to see how long it was. And it's not even that long. It's only about 2 or 3 weeks. You know? Because Luka will be in LA on the 3rd to sign his contract. So that's a plus. K-Town said Ayton is the X factor. I definitely agree with that. He could be the difference maker for us this year. If he comes out and plays really, really, really good, hey, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit, man. Eurobasket, bro. Yeah, 20 and 10 is expected from Ayton in the regular season. No, I wouldn't even say 20 and 10. I wouldn't say 20. Okay. 20 and 10 is what I would like from him because that would mean Like Austin is taking a little step back and probably picking up his assist a little more. And Euro basketball is from August 27th to September 14th. So they'll be out. So he'll be out of the country for about, what's that, 2 weeks plus 3 days? Yeah, 17 days, which is not long at all. So, yeah. He's going to be in Slovenia, I think, around the 14th of August to report to their team. So that had a moment where I don't like JJ as much as y'all. I know, keep it pushing, bro. It took me aback, bro. I was like, come on, JJ, bro. As soon as I start messing with you, bro, you do something dumb to cost us a whole series, bro. Just couldn't do it, bro. I was like, man, yeah. So he's gonna have to prove it all over again to me this year. Yeah. And smart ad defense. Yeah, that's what we needed. I want to see the kind of rotations we throw out there. Because I know y'all agree with me that we would much rather start the game with defense. We just ain't got the players with it. And we're going to have to run into that problem again where all our best defensive players come off the bench. So we're going to see. So the Smart can stay healthy. Guard play should be really good. Yeah. Especially on catch and shoots with our other two ball handlers, right? I do like the combo guards in them. You know what I'm saying? Austin, Gabe, Marcus Smart, right? Said Black and Mild washed up, but we're gonna see. He probably is still washed up a little bit because he old. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lakers really ain't want to give him that 4th year, even though whether it was guaranteed or not. So Lewis in the building. What up, Lewis, man? He said Luka got to carry 95%. He got to carry a lot this year, Lewis, bro. I might be in agreement with you, bro, on that one, bro. Because I'm not saying I'm not saying bad about nothing else, bro. Nobody else. But if it's his team and he is in the dynamic of actually having where it's his team and he ain't got to worry about nobody passing the ball because he's gonna have the ball in his hand, he is definitely gonna have to be able to take care of that, bro. He got to be more efficient this year and go back to being Luka, who averaged 32, 8, 9 rebounds, and 8, 9, 10 assists, bro. We need that Luka, and if we get that Luka, that's a Luka that can carry 95%, Lewis. I can't imagine how good we'll be when we get back to that super efficient Luka who can change the momentum of the game just by throwing 3 lobs in a row, you know, or hitting 3 step backs in a row, or playing good enough defense to get a steal. Y'all never answer me, right? I want answers about Luka's defense. With Lucas, I heard about him just coming back killing, right? But I ain't heard nobody say nothing about what his defense is going to look like losing all this weight, you know what I'm saying, and getting shredded. Y'all think it's going to help his defense? It got to, don't it? That's just simple math. Marcus Jones said Hayes was killing in the regular season, or everybody was talking about him potentially getting 10 to 15 million in free agency. Luka made that nigga look like an actual starter. Yeah. And JJ Redick took that option away from him. And I just couldn't believe it. You don't take options away from players, especially your best players. You want to give them all the options in the world to try to produce, whether it's from assisting, rebounding, scoring, whatever, steals, blocks, whatever, bro. And that pick and roll, right? They had something. I watched it during the regular season. They had something, some kind of chemistry off the bat that was just there. Because, you know, that's his game. That's Jackson Hayes' game right there. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get a lot of second unit minutes with Jackson Hayes. He'll probably play about 10 or 15 minutes a game. Probably less than that because DeAndre Ayton, if everything goes right, he's going to play 30-plus minutes. You slide DeAndre Ayton into the same minute role that AD was in. Let's see what happens. Big facts, Lewis. It's all on Luka now, bro. And I think that's what it should be. because I'm not a hater, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that's what it was going to be with AD, and I wanted to be the same thing with Luka, bro. Go ahead, Luka, go out there and kill these niggas. And just thank God every day that you a ball handler and you got the ball in your hand. You know what I'm saying? You got the ball in your hand. You ain't got to wait until nobody passes it to you. You ain't got to do 50 million other things because you're the only big on the court, right? You can just play your game because you the point guard. Yes, sir. Big fact. Smart the better defender. I feel y'all on that. Me too. Lakers versus Celtics game should be interesting. Oh yeah, man. And I just hope Marcus Smart don't fall into that category of the Celtics, who used to be Celtics, come back and play here, or at the end of their career, so to speak. Even though Marcus Smart only like 31, but he an old 31. So, man, so we'll see. We'll see. Marcus Smart ain't even close because Smart can guard up too. Okay. So 8 and 16 and 10 guys, yeah, I'll be cool somewhere around 16 and 10. No less though than that though. He can't be a 13 and 9 guy. No, he gotta be better than that. Jay Lou in the building said Luka lost weight in 2023. Nobody was acting like how they are now. In 2023, and is that the year that he was in the Western Conference Finals? Because I'm pretty sure, and I heard a lot of people saying that, right? I think I heard Perk say something like, all the players who had to lose weight or get in shape or had to do something to their body to adjust to the league or to maximize their potential production in the league or whatever, and which is true. And that's all I see this as. You know what I'm saying? That's all I see this as. Y'all remember Joker? The knock on him before he won his chip was that he was fat and out of shape. He couldn't make it through the playoffs, all the way through the regular season, all the way through the playoffs. Right? They showed him out there racing horses and all this other kind of BS, like he was Rocky in Rocky 4. You know what I'm saying? Came back, slim as hell, muscles and stuff, and he made it all the way through and won him a championship. All right? Same thing, bro. It's the same thing. But I mean, even in 2023, he didn't look like this, J. Lou. That's just facts. Keep it pushing. Said I might load up 2K and play with the new look Lakers. Yep. What up, Kel? He said Luka never bulked up like this, though. Yep. Big facts, yeah, bro. Never have. So Aiden will average something like 18 and 9 in a block next season. I think that's reasonable with everybody else getting their shots too. Yeah. A lot of niggas gonna be shooting, man. Rory gonna be shooting, Austin gonna be shooting. That's what I think. If Austin just chill out a little bit, and because I don't know why he was giving them the ball so much when Luka first got there, but he was it almost like the ball handling duties when Luka, Austin, and Brian. So I think that might be the same rotation this year. So don't quote me on this, but get ready to see Austin with the ball in his hands a lot this year still. So we gonna see. Luka Magic. We gonna have to be really good as a team for him to win the MVP this year. Y'all know my rules to winning the MVP. It's the 3 S's, right? You gotta have 3 S's, bro. You gotta have the story. You gotta have the stats. You gotta have the standards. All right. You gotta average enough. You know what I'm saying? Be productive enough. You gotta have great stats. All right. You got to be probably a top 3 seed, so you got to have standing in your conference. And then you got to have a story. OKC ain't never won a title, right? Even when they moved to OKC, left everything behind in Seattle. All They made it to one finals back then. That's it. So that was the story. Young Shai Gilgeous-Alexander rising up the ranks of being one of the best players in the league. They got a young team, fully drafted. They had a story. He had a story. You know what I'm saying? Little dude from Toronto. So he had a story. So story, standings, and stats, y'all. That'll get you an MVP in the league. So Ayton will quit on the Lakers once they get to the playoffs. I hope not, because when I was doing my research, Kev, I actually seen the run. I watched film from the run Phoenix made to the finals, and they didn't lose because of him. And I mean that he had a few games where he played really, really, really well, and I would probably say he was one of their best players throughout that whole run. If he plays like that with Luka and Brian, we winning the championship this year too. So, excuse me. Yes, sir. Relax event in the building. What up, relax, bro? He said Luka still might have slow footwork. Half step quicker. Hey, half step quicker is a lot, bro. Yeah, I think Luka fit come back and play better defense, bro. That's crazy. Because, I mean, if he lost some weight, if you could put pounds on it, I'd say he probably about 10 pounds, 10, 15 pounds, you know what I'm saying? Switched it from fat to muscle, right? And probably, let me see. Yeah, I'm talking about, yeah, even his feet look smaller. I don't know, man. I think he'd be able to do it, bro. Half a step, I'll take a half a step, bro. If he a half a step quicker, bro, that means he can take a charge or two every now and again if he do it right. Somebody need to be teaching him defensive stance and defensive footwork immediately. That should be part of his rehab, not rehab, but his training going into the season, bro. Said no, it ain't simple math. What up, David? What's good with it, my G? My nigga Charles said, funny thing is, last year we would have traded for Ayton and Smart. We basically got them for free, and people still complaining. Yeah. The unknown. People are always going to complain about the unknown. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. They don't know what's going to happen this year. You're either going to be positive about it, or you're going to be negative about it. Or you're going to be like most people, like, I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to sit back and watch it, though. Sure. Jackson Hayes live off the pick and roll. They not developing his talent. But relax, that is his talent. And I think you got to match players together, and him and Luka is not a bad matching at all. And they should have beat Minnesota head with that matchup. But JJ didn't think like that. He thought he'd be a liability, so he played him 7 minutes a game. I don't know if the first game he saw something that he didn't like. I don't know. But he straight did it, dude. And then we couldn't do nothing after that, bro. So I'm talking about that, and then to see what Rudy Gobert did to us, bro, is just mind blowing, bro. Mind blowing. He still ain't changed. But hey, it is what it is. What up, Woody Walker, man? What it do, my G? He said, bet money Luka put that weight back on during the season. But see, you was one of them people who said that he was fat, and he was always gonna be fat, and he wasn't gonna do this, and he wasn't gonna do that. Hoodie Walker, bro. So I'm not even betting you nothing, because he proving you wrong right now. So I'm just gonna enjoy the fact that he proving you wrong right now, Hoodie, bro. And you just gotta, you know what I'm saying, deal with it, bro. You just gotta deal with it, man. Skinny Luke is coming. You've seen the title. Skinny Luka's putting up 34 points, 10 boards, and 10 assists, bro. Skinny Luka's gonna be back to dunking on niggas. Let's go. Big facts, David. I hope the Lakers can win the championship this year too, man. That Luka's the key, and DeAndre Ayton is the X factor. Brian is the constant in this equation. I would say Austin. No. Yeah, I'm gonna say Austin might be the plausible liability in this equation. Rui might be the multiplier, because if Rui just come in and be more consistent with his shots, maybe take a few more threes a game, and be still shoot with the same kind of efficiency, but just be more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I think he can multiply a lot of winning on this team, just being more aggressive. But Rui gonna have to show us something, because he gonna prove it here, man. He gotta prove it, bro. Said Luka still can't go out of church. Come on, bro. You think so? You mean to tell me this Luka that you see on the right can't? All right, man. All right. I done seen Luka get killed, but I done seen Luka give maximal effort on defense too. It wasn't what like a Jaylen Brown or even a Marcus Smart would do, but it was Luka kind of defense. And with him knowing better footwork to stay in front of people, he might still get cooked, but it won't be as much. And I could take that, right? Give me a charge every now and again. Show us that you're working on the defensive stuff, end of the court, hustle, passing lanes. Because I don't know if y'all get it, bro. Luka averaged over 2 steals a game, bro. He came to the Lakers averaging over 2 steals a game before he got hurt with Dallas. And I think he averaged over 2 steals a game for his career. So he active in a lot of different ways. Passing lanes, definitely he's going to be more quicker. Most definitely be more quicker, bro. So that means he can definitely either get more steals or the same amount of steals he's been getting. So said Rondo paid off coming from the Celtics to the Lakers. Ooh, that's a good one, Tron. I ain't even think about that one. So we can throw a Tron. Can we throw Avery Bradley in there too then? Because I know he ain't go to the bubble, but Avery Bradley was good for us in the regular season. Yeah. So let me know on the bottom of the chat, bro. I'm almost to the bottom. He said he didn't understand the status of the Lakers. We just don't know, bro. I hope not, bro. This is our coach, bro. Rondo, yep, Smart lost like 3 steps. He can't go out the second option on any team. I did see a report and a video, Kev, talking about that exact same thing that you just said. And the only hope I can give you on that, bro, is that when he was towards the end in Washington, the last, what they say, like 15 to 20 games, he was, you know what I'm saying, looked like he was back to form. And whatever injuries history he had behind was behind him, and he showed it on the court. So that's where the hope is at, my G. Might not be much, but that was the reports. So the Lakers need to trade Rui and Gabe Vincent Reeves come off the bench. I wouldn't do Austin Reeves like that. Relax, bro. I would trade Austin Reeves to a more prominent situation for the right player. If I would do something with him like that, I wouldn't send him back to the bench, because I remember Darvin Ham tried to bench him and unbench him and just try something different, and he just didn't know what the hell he was doing. Right? But I don't know if he was on to something, but you can't say he was on to something when he had that same lineup to play when Vando was healthy. He didn't even play it. So I don't know. He benched D'Lo for Hellas. He benched Austin for Hellas. Messed up the whole continuity of the team a little bit. So I don't know. Yes, sir. Luka for MVP. But yeah, I trade Austin before I put him on the bench again. Said LeBron posted on Instagram, "You're 23 gonna be." I promise y'all. Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. Tron, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all don't understand. Y'all already know how Brian get down in the offseason, bro. As soon as the first year he, you know what I'm saying, played a half a year with this nigga, he's having transformations like Brian be. Bro, I'm just like, hey, all right, y'all. Well, Aiden finna eat off them alley oops, bro. This thing, if he can make somebody like Jackson Hayes eat off them, bro, just Aiden way better, bro. And he has the little mini pick and pop. You know what I'm saying, to the midi. You know what I'm saying? He probably can't do it to the 3, but you know how Jackson Hayes is strictly a roller. DeAndre Ayton is not just strictly a roller. He can pick and pop to that midi, something crazy, bro. I don't know, man. I hope it wasn't because he was finna get paid, bro. Because Luka just bumped that nigga value up about $10 million, bro. Hey, but you know what? He was a free agent, right? People seen what he did in the regular season. Didn't really see what happened in the playoffs because he ain't getting no clock. He ended up coming back to the Lakers. So there's some other teams out there that could have signed him. But them other teams ain't got Luka and Brian, bro, and Austin. He got niggas that can throw him oops all day long. What up, Chris Hanford, man? Shout out to the artillery gang, bro. Appreciate you coming back to the game, bro. Real talk, man. This is for you. Shout out to artillery gang member, man. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Chris. What up? What up? Yes, sir. I said, man, we just got to stay healthy. That's it. And that's all the experience. Yeah, I do like the mixture of our experience, bro. You got veterans and young guys, bro. So we gonna see, man. We gonna see. Luka and Brian best duo in the NBA right now. Let me see. They better than Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I definitely will still say that. Dame and Giannis ain't together no more. Kiwi and Chris Harden. I mean, James Harden. I don't know, bro. And I know I'm probably forgetting some. Shea, an old boy who just emerged. I don't even know his name, but he had that 40-point game. He won the Alexander or something. I forgot his name. I got to tell me to check. Who else good? KD and whoever is the best player in Houston now. I don't know. I gotta remind me of some people, man. Jude in the building, man. What up, Jude? How you doing today, sir? Said Big R, what's up? Black brother, hope all is going well, man. Yeah, man. I just had meetings at work today, little league meetings today at work, so I ain't had to be up there that long. I said, you know what? I'm gonna set up a stream and dug out there about 6:30, make sure it was over. Came home. It's like, boom, it's time to stream. Let's get it. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. What up, Jude? Yes, sir. Said Luka finna average 30 points, 10 assists with 6 rebounds. Yeah, his rebounds ain't got to be all high. I ain't mad at that. Man, big facts, Jude. Like, he's going to win the chip. Don't nobody know it yet. He ain't even know it. Yes, sir. Big facts, niggas. Hit that like button, y'all. I got 50 people in here watching. I need 50 likes. Yes, sir. That's one thing about these kind of vertical streams. You get more people who tap in, dip in and out or whatever, you know. So they don't really be hitting the like button like they do on them horizontal streams. They did. They hit the like button though. Man, hey, but you know what? That might be one of the position battles. We was talking about position battles earlier, right? With Jackson Hayes. Since we talking about Jackson Hayes, bro, Jackson Hayes might have to have a battle with Maxi Kleber. Another nigga that came back off an injury, nobody really remember. He's kind of older. He ain't played in a while, so he's fully healthy now. Had a full off season. They showed him in the gym all off season too. So maybe that's a position battle to look out for. I don't know. Coming off the bench, like I said, I know we're gonna go back and forth about the starting lineup, but I think the starting lineup is solidified. Colin said Ayton is a double machine. He is, bro. And he can come in and play a lot of minutes. I don't know if we're gonna go with the same one big system, right? That kind of worries me because if JJ asks him to do the exact same things as they asked Anthony Davis, as in a one big system, that's going to crash and burn. That's going to crash and burn, y'all. He got to have more of a front court size sometimes, bro. Like Rui backup needs to be Maxi Kleber or something. Not Brian playing extended minutes. What up, Marcus Frisbee, bro? Farabee. What up, Marcus Frisbee? K-Town said Gabe and Smart finna battle. Oh, yeah. Gabe, because it's a prove year for him too, man. His name been in more trade talk than anybody. He's one of them expiring salaries the Lakers can easily move on from to help another team, though. But we got to add the right players, bro. I don't think Rob going to make a trade unless it's for the right player. But if we can get Matisse Thybulle from Portland, bro, I definitely would trade him. You know what? I trade him, Maxi Kleber, in the first round pick for Robert Williams and Matisse Thybulle. I would have did that yesterday. That's just me. Hoodie Walker said LeBron knows this team is hot garbage. That is why he didn't welcome Ayton or Marcus Smart. But see, both of them stories have been disproven already. Sir, you got to keep up with information. Hoodie, bro. So I ain't even got to say nothing because, you know, those have already been debunked. Said Jake and Vando a battle for 4 minutes. I think that's the 3 minutes. I think that the like Jake might have that sold up. So where when Brian come off, he might do a double switch. Maybe Smart and Jake. It might be Vando and Jake. But the 6-man battle, who's our 6-man, y'all? Jesus Christ, I ain't even think about that. Who's our 6-man coming off the bench now that DFS is gone? Is it Jake? Is it Marcus Smart? Is it Vando? Who's our 6-man? Said just like I lost 95 pounds, Luka, and I vibe. And I heard that, man. Good job, Danny, bro. Man, said Ayton getting all the minutes at center. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. As long as we play another big, because if he Maxi Kleber is what I think he is, bro, he can play on the outside at the power forward position and still be good enough in the backup minutes, a few minutes here, a few minutes there, you know. But as far as our 6-man, I'm seeing K-Town say Jake is our 6-man. Herbert said we need to trade Reeves. Hey, and Herbert said Jake the 6. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Because if they're gonna let dude come in and cook, he can cook. So I do. I think in his young career, he averaged like 20 points a game when he a starter. Dude can hoop. Dude can hoop, y'all. You know, big facts. Jake replaced Black and Miles, bro. He really did. Young, athletic, can get to the bucket, can put the ball on the ground, and play good defense, bro. And he can shoot. He can shoot. I think they said on open shots, he made like 45% of his threes, which is excellent. He shot over 40% already on all threes. So he's definitely a shooter. The bright lights, you know what I'm saying? We got to see if he can shoot through the bright lights of LA. But when you shoot that good from open shots, I mean, you can shoot. I don't know, man. Maybe Marcus Smart, child. I don't know. Because if they're going to take Brian out the game first, it probably will be Jake or Rory. Said Maxey can space the floor back up forward. He can shoot. Yep. And he can shoot good too. And he can keep that option, that pick. See, he can pick a pop to the 3-point line, but he can't roll to the basket. So, but he's good at that. He's good at catching and shooting. I can't lie. So, hey, JJ Redick got some work to do, man. He really do. Man, they say, look how big Luka is compared to that pitch on the right, bro. Luka said, hey, y'all want to see me get in shape? Y'all really want to see me get in shape? All right, here we go. This is going to be a great year. I can't wait, bro. So there are too many white players on that team to take them serious. Hey, I don't think they got nothing to do with it, hoodie, bro. You can't tell me Luka can't hoop. You did. He said, I remember Laravia lighting us up. Even he was with Memphis and Sacramento. Yeah. Once he got traded his rookie year, put it to some kind of deal. Forgot what it was for, who it was for, but it wasn't nothing to do with him or his play. He was still a high pick, showing promise. So like say like Dalton Connect at his high, he was playing good, and they traded him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was playing good. It was a deal that they wanted. They like, yeah, throw Laravia in. They threw him in. He went there. He balled out there too. So, yeah. And I remember, I ain't gonna lie, I remember Ayton lighting us up too. So, hey, it's a few. I don't know why, but it'd be a lot of players where, you know, they play good against us and they end up on our team, bro. What up, Dale? What's good with it, man? Ardell in the building. So Nico Harrison is a clown. Hey, man. Thank you, Nico. That's all I gotta say, bro. Cause I can't put my finger around it neither, bro. I would have never did it, but I'm glad he did it. You know. Dallas will have to come out next year and win a championship to prove him right. So I don't think they're going to do that, but especially without no Kyrie until the All-Star break. So I don't know. And when Kyrie is like held up in his house for months and months and months, bro, he get crazy like that crazy man down the street, bro. He come back, bro. I don't know how he gonna play for real. What up, Deal? What's good with him, my G? Said Dallas is cooked, or Dale said Dallas is cooked. I don't know. I think that if they can hold down the fort until Kyrie get back and Kyrie come back, you know what I'm saying, full time out and body, he'll be all right. I think they'll be really good, actually. So we're going to see how far AD can carry that team. And Flag. I forgot about Flag too. So Brian and Luka can win another championship. I think so, K-Town. Because we were just trying to go over the best duos in the league, and I couldn't name enough of them to be like, oh, that could be better than our duo. And if you want to look at it like duos, they're role players too. So we gonna see. So Lively and 80 Candy Bone. I think 80 gonna make it through the season. Lively is to be decided. Um, but I think with Lively, you gotta be careful because it's the first time something like this ever happened to him. So we gotta wait and see what lingers or what not. You know what I'm saying? AD just had off-season procedure done to his eye. That wasn't too much, something to worry about. So he ended the season healthy, back training, should be ready for training camp even with the eye procedure. So, I don't know. I just think if Kyrie Irving didn't tear his ACL, Dallas will probably be a problem in the West. Because when you put a lot of niggas with a point to prove on the same team, that team can be really good. K-Town said, who the best duo in the NBA? Hey, man, I don't know. Y'all tell me, bro. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum? Is it Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson? Is it Pascal Siakam and Halliburton? I mean, who is it? Is it 80 and Irvin when Irvin is fully healthy? I still take Brian and Luka this year. Just this year. Yep, Tatum a dog. He hurt. That's what I'm saying, bro. You said it was 2015. Dale said Holly and Siakam are up there. Yeah, they are. I can't take that away from them, especially me seeing how good Siakam was playing during the playoffs. And they came within one game of winning. Both of them went to bed, so I can't pick one against the other. They both good at the same time and bad at the same time, too. That's a good duo. So Lakers got Brian and duo, top 5 duo. All right. I'm going to put Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, number 5. Number 4 is going to be Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson. Number 3 is probably, if you give me a healthy Kyrie, he's going to be 80 and Kyrie, number 3. Number 2, Jason Tatum. If you give me a healthy Jason Tatum and a Jaylen Brown, they're number 2. And then LeBron and Luka. I mean, Fox and Wemby, I put Fox and Wemby somewhere around 8 or 9. They have to prove it to me, bro. Them 2 players who try to come together and see where they can really play together at, right? So we'll see. We'll definitely see, bro. But you guys, that's a duo that's gonna have to show me first. Because I will put Kawhi, a healthy Kawhi, and James Harden at number 6. Yeah, definitely top 5 if he's healthy. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I'm trying to go through all the teams, bro. It's not a lot of teams like Denver, and Joker and Jamal Murray. I forgot about them. I might put them at 6. I might even put them at 5. Hold on, let me go back, bro. Big facts deal. Damn. Yeah. I'm gonna put Joker and Jamal Murray at number 5 out of respect for Joker being the best player in the world and Jamal Murray still holding on a little bit. So because he almost washed, but he ain't totally washed yet. So he can still hit big shots in clutch moments. So we gonna see. So yeah, that pushes the Indiana duo back to 6, so on and so forth. Probably number 8 would probably be like Joel and Tyrese Maxey, with the niggas can never be held at the same time. Marcus Jones said Joker, Murray top 2 or 3. Oh man, I like Joker. I'm not finna give him that much though, because like you gotta almost think about it's not about Joker. It's about Murray. Murray that took a tremendous step back over the years, injuries and whatnot, but that duo ain't as potent as it used to be, and it's that nigga fault. What up, Dolph? What it do, my G? What's cracking, my G? Hope everybody having a wonderful evening. You already know what it is, my guy. Dale said KD and Thompson's or Segun. Man. Nah, they're probably outside my. They're probably the strength of KD. They'll be 10 out of my top 10 or something, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Brian and Luka definitely number 1, bro. Now that we're going over all these people, bro, it's a lot of hurt niggas in the league this year, bro. Oh, it's a lot of hurt niggas in the league this year, bro. A lot of them in the East, though. So, man, that East is going to be trash this year. We should, K-Town, what you want to talk about, man? We seen it a little bit last year, bro, to the point where they instantly had chemistry when they first started playing together. So I'm just going to keep hold of it. And knowing both of them got a point to prove, it's going to be on like popcorn. Luka, I think he's going to get back to MVP form. And, hey, what I really feel, bro, is when you have it where LeBron is still the face of the league. And if you don't believe LeBron is still the face of the league, all you got to do is look at all the dumbass stories that was during this offseason. When the face of nowadays, the face of the league is used to get through the offseason with as many dumb stories as you can think of. Just the dog days of the offseason, just to get to training camp, bro. You'll hear all kind of stuff. It's about the face of the league, about LeBron James, still going into year 23. That's how you know he's still the face. What I want is the passing of the face. And I think if he can come back this year, right, win a championship, Luka win finals MVP, clearly the best player on this team, LeBron get his 5th ring and retire off into the sunset. You know what I'm saying? The league is Luka's, bro. Luka win the finals MVP, got a league MVP, right? Hey, the league is his, bro. Brian retired, the league, he will have a leg up on everybody else because he's the most recent one to win a title. And he's the most, you know what I'm saying, one of the best ones out the top 2 or 3 who can keep winning. And don't let us get Joker that next offseason. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, it's definitely going to be Luka's league for a long time. So the league might let that happen. The league might let that happen, bro. Malu, I can't say your name. I'm sorry. I'm going to say Cha-Cha. He said, bro, it's about to be 41. Are you crazy? Brian is done. He ain't even going to produce 50% of last year. Yeah, you sound like somebody who said that at the beginning of last year, and he ended up being second team All-NBA. If you don't understand what aging with excellence means, that means you don't understand basketball and what LeBron has done for the basketball league, right? And it's the reason why he was Iron Man for so long, right? It's the reason why he could do feats no other basketball player can do, play how he plays for so long because he took care of his body and did it the right way for so long. You know, so when he aging gracefully, bro, that means he go from first team to second team, from second team to third team. You just don't understand it, bro. It's called sustained excellence, bro. So it's different. Don't get me wrong. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Because he is getting older, but it's different. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Vince Carter that we talking about. We talking about LeBron James, who's probably, considering all the injuries of the people who gonna be gone for a whole year, like the Jason Tatums of the world, LeBron James is the top 5 player in the NBA right now. Right now. What up, Rico? And I know niggas gonna think that's funny, but I don't care. Because I said, considering all the injuries these niggas done had, bro, it's a lot around the league. I can't tell a lie. But it is what it is, bro. Said, look at history, they drop off. Not for real. Not for real. Did Tom Brady drop off when he was 42? Right? Is LeBron gonna drop off when he's 40? I don't know. I get it. Some people, a lot of greats fall off a cliff, but if you can extend it as much as LeBron is doing it right now, he's probably about 2 years of that fall off cliff. He's a long time from now. So I don't want y'all to sound like Max Kellerman did to Tom Brady back in the day. So he had to eat the words for like 6 years until he was done winning Super Bowls. Yep, and Father Time is undefeated. I don't disagree with that neither. But you can stiff on Father Time until you blue in the face. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga just not stiff on him, bro. Yes, sir. They said they've been saying Brian Dunn the past 5 years, and they still walking 25-77. Yeah. The man is not lying. That's going on the big board because that man is not lying. He tells the truth. What up, Adrian? What's good with it? Hola, senor. Orale. ¿Qué pasa? He said, but he taking $53 million off the cap. Yep, for just one more year. And you tell me a second team All-NBA player who don't make a lot of money, right? You talking about $53 million, right? But this players nowadays who's making $70 million, bro. Hold on. My fault. I had a bad echo. I had to go fix it real quick. Yeah, and that's Lucas. Oh, yeah, Lucas definitely earned his money. He finna get a nice extension. But you got to understand, bro, LeBron contract is over at the end of the year, right? So that's just $53 million off this next year's cap. Then the 38 and over rule kick in, and I don't think he can make a lot of money then. So y'all ain't got to worry about it. He's going to finish his career as a Laker. So that means when he signs whatever deal he signs next year, he's giving Rob Pelinka full flexibility. And that's one thing I have not heard Laker Nation say is that LeBron is actually affording the Lakers to have full flexibility next year. Go sign what you need to sign, who you need to sign, and come back and holler at me. And that's just what it is. But that's just me thinking, you know what I'm saying? That's what they be on. So he did it though. MRC, I'm gonna call you MRC. MRC, that's what was going on. Why you think Brian ain't signed another 1-1, right? Brian been willing to give up money for the last few years. It's just y'all don't give him credit for it. Big facts, K-Town, a lot of expired contracts, bro. It's going to be Brian, Luka, and Joker in 2026. Thank you, K-Town. That's all I'm saying, bro. And Joker already going to have his deal. So when we trade for him, when his deal and we trade for him, bro, we got all them expired contracts, bro. Tell you, it's going to work, y'all. It's a lot of expired contract. Austin Reeves of 24 and 6 at $15 million. See, Austin is the X factor in this whole cap thing next year, because they're gonna offer him how much ever more was this past year, and Austin gonna have to see if he want to take that because he can't get more nowhere else, right? But he could probably get a lot from LA, more than anybody else. So y'all be prepared to see Austin jump up to like the $20 million a year mark and sign maybe a 3 or 4 year deal at $20 million, bro. 20. I'm gonna say I give Austin about 20, 22 million, man. It's gonna be a hometown discount because I gotta think Austin Reeves' margin numbers is not that big because he was an undrafted player. So like a max for an undrafted player ain't the same for the other guys. You know what I'm saying? All the rules, he ain't made no first teams, no all NBAs, none of that. So I think the max we can give him is like maybe 25, maybe a year. Yeah, they offered him 88. Was that MRC? Was that 3 years or 4? Because I'm brain freaking out right now. I can't remember whether it was 3 years 88 or 4 years 88. 4. Okay, so that's the 22. Oh my God. Austin Reeves at 30, bro. That's crazy. I would have declined it too. Why would you decline that and then you can come back the next year and get 30 a year? And if he come out and average 20 again, he gonna get it, bro. Definitely gonna get it. So push come to shove, they are going to sign a trade. Well, sign a trade for who? That's what I want to know. I think they got plans for Austin. I think we would have been traded Austin Reeves. Because with all these deals going around, trade deals over the last year or so, year and a half, I know they probably got 1 or 2 that was really good. But it's trying to raise his trade value as much as we can. Sabonis? Ooh, I wish we would have got Sabonis any goddamn way. Man. But they want Austin here for when Brian retire, y'all. When Brian retire, they want another ball handler. And they probably like what Austin Reeves bring, and he could be a second primary scorer to Luka once Brian leaves. I don't know if they like that backcourt particularly, but I do know they like Austin as a second ball handler because he can run the offense, he can pass, shoot, you know what I'm saying, do a lot of good things. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't think we can go another year as Austin with trade bait. I mean, he's going to have to stay here sooner rather than later. Yeah, we talking about next year. Yeah. Said Reeves on billboards and commercials. Man, I just said he can give us a hometown discount, but that 4 years, so it's gonna be 4 years, 120. Hey, that's $31 million. I don't know about that. I know Sabonis dying, but I think that would have made moves if we didn't get Ayton. Because I swear we was gonna try to get somebody big like Sabonis or somebody, but Ayton kind of fell in our lap, to be honest with you. Marcus said, think our rookie gonna get minutes. He most athletic player on the team. 6'8", 220, got to come into training camp ready to learn. Already a dog. He is, but unfortunately, I think because he lacked a jump shot and his offensive game is kind of weak besides cutting, he's like Vando, who ain't got no experience. So I think they're going to put him in the G League, let him come to form a little bit, and make sure that he can really play NBA basketball before they put him in there. Before they come out and be like, yeah, it's about that time. Hey, but we getting Joker, man. That's what this meeting was about, bro. I said, bro, I'm thinking they should trade Vando. Vando got the most years on this deal left. I think if they would have had something for Vando, they probably would have pulled the trigger. If not, they're going to try to play him. They're going to play him and try to get his trade value up because he got like 2 years left on this deal. Big facts. Please double tap the screen. Hit that like button for your boy. In and out. I know y'all be in and out hitting the swipe button, but it's all good. Just hit the double tap while y'all here. It really helps the channel. It helps me grow. Become a subscriber. Vertical Streams has got me to the point where I see a lot of different names, and I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe. Your boy be here about 2-3 times a week until the season start. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to pick up my streams more and more. So I appreciate y'all. Hit the like button and subscribe to Big R Sports, man. We had good conversations, bro. My chat be on point. He said Ozempic, Luka will average. All right, bro. Y'all, hey, whenever y'all see somebody doing good, y'all always put something on something, bro. Vando is young, and I don't mind having Vando on the team. I just wish he could play in a system that can get the maximum of Vando. And we only seen it for a half a year when he got traded here, and that was about it. But he was in a contract year that year as well. And Vando was like, you know what? I'm hurt now. But he got hurt. What up, JD? Yes, sir. Said Vando should be working out with Andre Iguodala. He needs to be working out with somebody, bro, because I see him at runs more so than I see him really training. I think he leaves his physical training like at the Lakers facilities, you know what I'm saying, to like right before training camp. But like throughout the summer, all I see Vando doing is at open runs like at Rico Hines or something. Yes, sir. I know he missed layups, K-Town, man. He getting better, bro. What up, Shine, man? He said if Joker gets to the Lakers, do y'all trust him enough to not retire early for them horses? Yeah, because I feel like he'll be playing with his friend, and that just be another mission for him and his friend to win a title together. And then he might go to his horses. I don't care. I know sooner enough Joker's gonna be here, and we're gonna be on and popping for many, many, many years to come. Many years to come. So that's why, you know, we the stuff, and y'all ain't got enough. No, let me stop. What up, dog? What it do, my G?
What up, my boy? You can hear me good, my boy? I'm straight.
Yes, sir.
Man, what's popping with everybody in the chat? All the newcomers, all the whole artillery gang, man. Shout out to everybody. Like, share, subscribe, become a member, all that good stuff, man. What's popping, Art? What's the deal, my boy?
What's happening, man? Dropping a Lakers stream today, man. You know, I want to give the people something to talk about, man. And I want to just know if Luka can win. Brian wasn't going out the door, man. You know?
Yeah, 18 loading up.
You hear me?
18 loading. I just don't want everybody to jump on the bandwagon when it's taking place, cuz.
We're gonna be 20. We're gonna be 24-3, and and the boat gonna start to sway back and forth.
All right.
Jumping on it.
I think honestly, I think we're gonna start off good though. Me personally, that's just my outlook on it. I think we're gonna start off fire, bro.
We got to. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, K-Town. I still got them top 4 again. I got them winning 55 plus.
Top 4? Yeah. Yeah. Good
Hell
stuff.
yeah.
The West is really deep this year. It's a lot of injuries, but all them injuries is on the East. I'm trying to think. Did anybody get hurt who play in the West? Dame Lillard got hurt. He out next year.
Not really. Not really.
Jason Tatum. So,
yeah, the West was pretty straight.
Man.
You had your little knickknacks here and there, but overall, they was pretty straight.
Who you got finishing above us? Who's gonna be our competition in the West?
Oklahoma.
Of course.
Denver. Who else over there? Minnesota. Who else? Who else? I'm having.
Houston.
I'm having.
Did you say Houston?
No, Houston. And as much as I hate to say this, them damn flippers. The flippers play tough though. As much as I hate them niggas play tough, bro.
As long as they like 7s, bro, 6 or 7, bro, we up there with the 2 or 3. I don't care. They can stay down there, but they can make the playoffs. I don't care.
But it wasn't that many games separating everybody though. Art.
That's my point. Even in them games that separated us, bro, it's gonna be the same thing. Dog, it's gonna be the same thing, bro, this year. That's why a great start, like we were saying, is paramount, bro. We gotta get off the ground running.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, you gotta lay the law down early, nigga. You know what I'm saying? None of that, we gonna coast through the first 40 games. Now you gotta lay the smack down early, bro, and let niggas know what time it is, and you standing 10 toes down and you ready for anything coming through this season.
Mm-hmm.
Anything, nigga. Like, we gotta get back to that, bro, to where, nigga, we got Brian, but niggas don't be fanning us, bro, like that.
No. I think nobody fears nobody. That's how close this conference is. Who you think had the better offseason?
Who I think had the better offseason? I mean, a lot of teams, did some things, man. A lot of teams signed their players back, the max contracts. A lot of teams got certain players they thought they needed, to help their team out. Like I said, like somebody said earlier, and I done said it before too, we done upgraded and niggas are still mad.
That is true.
We got 2 niggas, that everybody probably frowned upon or whatever. But me personally, I think them niggas coming to play with Brian and Luka, gonna change their outlook on things, hopefully. But, we upgraded, bro. You know what I'm saying? We upgraded. We got a center and a defensive minded type person for nothing.
I'm gonna say we tied with Houston. I'm not too sold on KD, even though KD still is a good player, all right player. He just gonna have to show me, because what he did in Phoenix to me is just, I thought y'all should have been way better than that. But to address the needs that the Lakers needed, starting with the guy on the screen in Jake LaRavia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Signing Brian to his extension, bro. Then we came back in the buyout market and got DeAndre Ayton. Better upgrade than what we had at center with Jackson Hayes. Nobody's mad at Jackson Hayes. Everybody just thought he was a backup center. He agreed with that, decided to come back to the Lakers and be a backup center. So not mad at that at all. Then we woke up one morning, Marcus Smart got bought out. You know what I'm saying? Another scrappy guard defender that we need, probably an upgrade and better than Gabe Vincent. Like we predicted earlier in the training camp battles, it's probably gonna have a real Gabe Vincent and Marcus Smart training camp battle. I can't wait. You know?
Man, Marcus Smart come in healthy and stuff. I'm playing him over Gabe.
Me too. But what if Gabe come out and outshine this nigga?
That's a different story.
That's a different story, yeah.
That's a different story. I mean, rightfully so. If that's the case, then so be it. Now you got to kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward. Now it's on you to keep, them rotation minutes. Because, niggas be waiting chopping at the bits to get off that bench to get them minutes, dog. I don't give a damn how cool they are with you. So we gonna see, bro. Like, hey, I'm glad everybody's saying the Lakers gonna be this and Lakers gonna be that, and haven't seen not one rotation yet from the Lakers to even come up with that type of conclusion. But we gonna see.
That's what I was trying to tell them earlier. That's why I'm gonna ask you a question I asked the chat earlier when it comes to DeAndre Ayton. Do you think JJ Redick is gonna try to play him like he played Anthony Davis? Meaning that no other bigs gonna play, and Ayton gonna play 37 minutes a game, and then run a Ruri or Brian gonna play center when Ayton ain't on the court. How you think JJ gonna run his front court this year?
Now, to me, you know how the regular season go. Ayton's not gonna be the only center to play in the regular season. Even though it's just what Ayton and Jackson Hayes, really,
and Max Kleber.
I mean, I'm just talking about as far as like center type, lazy type. You know what I'm saying?
No, Max Kleber is straight stretch five.
No, but I get that. But Max Kleber's not no banger. No, Max Kleber ain't gonna get in there and mix it up in the paint like that at center. Mm-hmm. He'll take a nigga outside and pop you. But I'm talking about as far as the nigga who's gonna be in that middle of that paint causing havoc. Hopefully Ayton can bring us that, man. But I don't think he's gonna play like 38 minutes.
I hope our backup bigs get some minutes this year. Because
regular season is gonna have to happen. Regular season, right? That's gonna have to happen.
I just don't want to give up on going at matchups, because I hear a lot of coaches nowadays say, "Yeah, I need a team to match what we're doing." But at some point in time, if you don't have them kind of players on your roster, that's not a smart philosophy to have. JJ Redick has that philosophy no matter who's on his roster. I know it's only 1 year, but he proved it in the playoffs. Right? So I don't want JJ to have that same philosophy where a center asks him to do everything that a center does, right? And only play him at center. Any other time we play a team with multiple bigs, we're going to keep doing the same thing. There's no matchup no more. There's no, hey, all right, I might have to play Jackson Hayes a few more minutes this game. I might even have to play them niggas together because we are getting out rebounded, ridiculous. Rudy Gay is having 20, not Rudy Gay, but Rudy Gobert is having 20 games against us in the playoffs and all this other trash. They know our weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want it to be exploited next year, bro.
I mean, I think adding Ayton, though, you add a little bit more, as far as like all around center type that could do way more stuff than the centers we had that was outside of AD. Because all them centers we had, I mean, yeah, they was out there getting minutes, but I mean, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Ayton, like you were saying, you were talking about Ayton with the pick and pop and all that type of stuff. We didn't have no big to do that type of stuff, bro.
That's what I like. That pick and pop into that mini game is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, we didn't have that. I mean, Didn't he start shooting threes and stuff too?
No threes, just that midi. He shoot like all-time high at that midi, about 60, 58, 60%. If he do take a three, it'll have to be wide, butt, booty naked, open, and he's going to take maybe 5 a year, though.
So would you think him giving us like 18 and 12 would be straight?
18 and 12 will be highly acceptable.
But you want more. You want a higher point per game?
No, 18 and 12 is acceptable because that's going to rely on what Austin do in my mind. How much Ayton gives us depends on how much Austin takes a step back. Because if Ayton is going to be our third scorer, our third option now, that means Austin can't come out and try to solidify his next contract that, you know what I'm saying, that he's going to be trying to sign next year. He's going to try to come out and be better than he was last year. Instead of averaging 20, he want to average 22.
But see, I don't think he got to do that though.
I
think with him, he need to focus on more of things that he need to be working on. We know you could probably go out there and get your buckets here and there, so forth and so on. But you need to, being that we got 8 now, a center who can provide us with scoring in the paint. He need to focus on other intangibles to his game. He don't need to be looking to go out there to score 25 and do this. No, you don't need to do that. Because for one, you're gonna have Luka doing that, and you know damn well for sure Brian gonna get his in.
So I got a question for you then. So what if Austin do reel it in a little bit, right? Say instead of averaging 20, he averaged 16, 8 assists, you know what I'm saying, 4 or 5 rebounds. His percentages go up. But when it's the offseason, he go back to look for contracts. They say, well, your numbers dip. Instead of taking this 30, you got to take this 20.
But see, that's the thing. They could say his numbers dip, but why his numbers dip?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they got to look at. Like, he took a step back, you know, to appease another part of the puzzle. So to me, that's showing leadership. That's showing unselfishness. You know what I'm saying? People like that type of stuff, bro. They like that type of stuff. For 30 million, I'm not giving Austin no 30 million.
If he comes and have a great year next year, and we win, we ain't even got to win a championship. But if he's highly successful and he don't jig, because somebody in the chat told me what he turned down was 4 years, $88 million.
Yeah, something like that.
So that's $22 million a year. Man,
yeah.
Hey, if I was Austin, I would have signed that deal yesterday.
But see, that's the thing. When a nigga think he worth more, he not gonna sign that. I'm not giving you 30 million, Austin. I'm not.
You might not be, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, dog. They might get that man that money, bro.
Bro, you know what? It depends. I'm gonna tell you because for one, what he showed in the playoffs, you 30 million, boy, that went out the window, boy. If you pull another stud like that this year, oh yeah. So
you let him walk. So you let him walk then.
I'm not giving him 30 million, bro.
No,
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not. He got to give me way more than what he give me for 30 million, bro. Come on, guys.
Okay, so he turned down 22. What would you offer him? Would you offer him the 22 again and say go find something better, or like what's your medium between 22 and 30?
It depends on his production. It depends on that production. Like right now, I'm not giving him 30. But if he come back a newfound player, and like I said, and work on the things he needed to work on, because I'm not caring about your scoring on offense, bro. I'm not at all. You need to show me other stuff. You still got a lot of stuff to work on, dog. Niggas gotta understand this. What, his 5th year going into the league now?
Something like that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you got other stuff to work on. So you got to show me something to earn that 30 million. if that's what it's gonna be. Other than that, you gonna kick rocks, nigga. You gonna kick rocks and be out the limelight. So hey, you make the call.
All right. So this one is kind of going back to the beginning, but with Luka having a transformation, right? I heard everybody say he was gonna kill on offense, but how do you think this massive weight loss can help him on defense?
He'll be able to move better.
Really help him on defense. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be able to move better. I mean, he's not gonna be locking niggas down. But for people that don't know, when you get in shape, there's a lot of things that you can do. More than what you was doing when you was out of shape. So niggas could doubt this dude if they want, bro. Like I said, everybody threw all this stuff on him last year, this, that, and the third. Like I said, the nigga came to us off of injury. He missed 1 million games in the first half of the season. He came in out of shape because why? He couldn't train like he wanted to because he was injured. So you're not gonna come to a team in the middle of the season and just get into shape like that.
Yeah, especially coming off an injury. Yeah, especially coming off an injury. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen. So the nigga was what he was. You know, that was evident. So now, like I said, we gonna see him coming back in the shape he done came back in because I've been watching him in them Slovenia, them little EuroLeague games. I've been watching him. So yeah, we gonna see.
I told them niggas, I said, man, now he could just give me a charge or two. I'll be good, bro. Stay like, you know what I'm saying? Because that means he definitely can move better. I definitely agree with you on that. I told niggas he averaged 2 steals a game. So whatever he was doing to get them 2 steals a game, he should be doing it a little better now.
He was always stealing the ball.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, most definitely, bro. He should be coming back and actually being a good figure to try to help us win on the defensive end, especially on the defensive end. I'm not saying he won't be a liability no more, none of that, but it should be harder now. Like somebody need to be get with him with his defensive footwork.
All right, it's what we learned about that.
Issues with Wade for a while.
What we learned about?
I don't know. It just he don't have the issues no more, so deal with that, nigga.
I don't know, niggas always want to go back to what a nigga had before, cuz ain't nobody give a damn about that.
That's all they
We're gonna see what he got now. And we're gonna see if you come back to say something about when he show you what he got now, nigga.
How you think Nico and them feel now, and Dallas fans and everybody who was just like, well, not the Dallas fans, but the Dallas organization who was just like, this what we're seeing. They bet on it never happening. That's why they made that trade with for AD, bro. They banked on, is Luka really that guy to come out and look like the nigga on the left right here or the right, depending on how you looking at it.
What you mean is he really that guy?
No, I'm talking about how you think the Dallas organization feel, because they didn't think that he was ever going to be skinny Luka, because they traded him because they was like, oh, he's worth ethic, he's fat and out of shape. I don't think he'll have the wherewithal to come back and be this guy. So they made the decision. Rob Pelinka juiced up Nico to make this trade, bro. And then all the stuff that came out afterwards about his work ethic, bro. They messed up, dog. They messed up big time, bro.
Bro, Luka just Luka just looked like this with the waist, cuz not too long ago, bro.
I would say, well, out of his own mouth, he said that he hasn't felt or looked like this since his rookie year. He said he feels better. He definitely looks better because he was a skinny guy with no muscle definition. He looks
right
his rookie year, but with muscle definition. And that's crazy, bro. Damn,
bro, nobody said it's gonna change his ability to play defense, bro.
Oh man, You ain't listening, bro.
Yeah, damn.
Being in shape won't magically change his ability to play defense. It will a little bit, bro. Take it from a nigga who didn't lost weight before.
Niggas don't listen, Art.
It helps you move better, bro.
I just said this nigga ain't gonna stop nobody like locking down, but he gonna be able to move his feet better.
Your feet feel a little lighter. I'm not gonna lie, my nigga. I just want to know how much though is. If you think zero, put zero in the chat, but you can't say it's not gonna help him at all, bro.
Cause niggas be hating. What up, Zero? What's happening with it?
What up, Zero, man?
Yeah, niggas just be hating for no reason, bro. Niggas don't listen either.
People act like getting in shape doesn't physically make you better. It does,
that's crazy, bro.
It's crazy, bro.
Let me ask you a question, though.
Yes, sir.
Why is Luka the only one that can get in shape that it don't help?
I don't know. They acting like that too, bro. I went over all the niggas earlier on my stream, bro. I was like, come on, y'all. The same thing happened to Joker, bro. Joker came a short 1 year. He looked the hella tired, fat, and slow. Couldn't make it through the playoffs. Right, all year, regular season, and through the playoffs. He questioned, came back the next year, skinny Joker, nigga, and won a championship and looked like he was dominant all the way through the playoffs, like niggas was asking him for.
Hey, but I guess niggas never played sports, huh? Niggas never got in shape.
Right.
That never happened to niggas.
Or a different kind of shape. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
If he feel like this is the kind of shape that he needs to take it to the next level, that's just what it is, bro. You know, he got that Bron effect. Nigga play with Bron for a half a year, nigga change his whole lifestyle, nigga. Oh, this
because
is
for one, Art, you playing for the Lakers, nigga. You under that French fry lamp, nigga. You heard everything they were saying about you last year, cuz. You heard it. And you don't want to go through the same stuff AD went through, my nigga.
No. And he told them niggas that if I stop now, it'll be all for nothing. I said, yeah.
He said what?
If I won't, bro. In that interview in the Men's Health, they asked him, you know what I'm saying, or he answered a question and was like, if I stop now, all of this will be for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, he putting in the work. You know what he got to do now, bro.
Man, he know, bro. Come on, bro. You playing with the best, bro. In a Laker uniform, bro. I know it was an eye-opening moment for you this past season. You know, going through everything you went through. But now it's time to, you know, put up or shut up, man. Period, nigga. Because you're going to hear it. You're going to hear it if you play good. You're going to hear it if you play bad. But you're going to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, but I just know he gonna go out there and dog niggas, bro. He was a fat nigga scoring 30 and come on, bro.
Yeah, killing niggas, bro.
What nigga said about Shaq? If Shaq was to stop being fat and get into shape, he'd really dog walk niggas.
If say after 2003, he got so mad, right, that he was just gonna pull a Luka transition so the front office wouldn't trade him. They wouldn't have traded him.
Hell nah. But Shaq just didn't give a damn. Shaq liked playing big.
Yeah,
and the crazy part is, he wasn't even fat in real life in person, cuz. I met the nigga in person, real life. The nigga wasn't nowhere near fat at all. And this was around the time they won the championship, cuz, on my mama.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, Luka gonna come back strong, bro. Strong, bro. So, yeah, wait for it, bro. Niggas can say all they want about all these other teams, nigga, but we still got Bron and Luka.
Big facts. I think we was going over top 5 duos in the league, and I got the naming duos in the league. I said, man, we definitely got the best duo again, bro. Because either niggas is hurt, or on the East, you know what I'm saying, but on the West, as far as duos, you can't name me a better duo in the Western Conference, bro. I don't care if it's Shea and whoever that other ant-looking dude is. It's definitely not Ant and Julius Randle. It's not Joker and Jamal Murray no more. Because Jamal Murray trash.
Man, I'm taking Luka and Bron over all them niggas.
I'm just saying, we went down the whole list, bro, and everybody in the East hurt. So we couldn't say like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and all that other stuff. Giannis by itself again. So
Luka's gonna look crazy, bro. Coming back. Like, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. He gonna get back to dunking on niggas.
What we got? 2 months before training camp or a month?
What is this? July?
Yeah, but it's gonna be August.
Yeah, we got like 2. I think training camp starting in September.
Yeah, end of September, and then the season starts something like in the middle of October.
Towards the end of October. Like the last week in October, I think.
JD said, I'm taking Ayton versus a lot of other centers. At his best, if he's not, you know what I'm saying, in one of his little funks or whatever, I would say he's like top 15 center in the league, top 10 center in the league, maybe. There's not a lot of good centers in the league, to be honest with you. If you can make a top 10 list, you'll be better than me to get past 6 or 7, bro.
Niggas laugh at anything they say, bro. Oh
What
my
you talking about, bro?
This nigga say Ant cooked Luke and Brian with 2 laughing emojis. Okay, we saw that. No, they didn't cook them. They whooped our ass, nigga.
Yeah.
Minnesota whooped our ass, nigga. What Ant?
He had Rudy Gobert win them a game for him, bro. So I don't even want to talk about it.
Niggas crazy, bro.
Shut up.
We'll
bitch.
see him again.
Hey man, she said that we should have got Sabonis. If you could pull the trigger, but Dolphins got Sabonis instead of Ayton, would you have got it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, me too.
But see, the thing is, the Lakers, as we all see now, at this point, they didn't want to trade nobody. Yeah.
They didn't want to trade nobody, or they didn't have to.
They didn't want to trade nobody, bro.
Man,
Them niggas got everything in the buyout.
I know, but the buyout things, you wait for the buyouts, especially if there's rumors or rumblings week or two ahead of time. You definitely wait. But say for instance, Dolph, because buyouts ain't really happen like that this often for real, especially this time of year.
But I'm not going against the buyout, or I'm just saying they didn't want to trade nobody who was tradable, bro.
What do you think they would have did if them players would have never been bought out? I ask like that.
Hey, there would have been SOL.
What, you think so?
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Because look, you gotta understand, bro. We got 3 niggas for nothing.
Right, and that's why.
So if we didn't get them 3 niggas for nothing, them niggas was hard pressed to trade a nigga, bro. That everybody wanted traded, bro.
I think they would have made a trade, though. I think,
they still could have made a trade, huh?
Yeah,
they
but
still could have made a trade.
They didn't have to, and that's the.
What
point.
You mean they didn't have to? What?
They didn't have to,
bro. They still need, because like I told you before, I do not like that backcourt of Reeves and Luka, bro. I want Luka handling that rock.
If you have somebody lesser than DeAndre Ayton available, even we can look at the center free agents at the time that was not worth getting, right? I think we would have been maybe a month ago. Say this happened. How long we had DeAndre Ayton? About a month now? A little less? It's been about 3 weeks. Yeah, about a month or something, man. I'm thinking between then and now, since everything didn't die down, I think if them players wouldn't have got bought out, that would have forced Rob Pelinka to make a trade. I think once the players came available, he saw an opportunity to sit tight and wait for the right trade to come available. I think Rob Pelinka, when he sits back and waits for the right trade to come available, he do a good job. But if he
what is the right trade,
if he would have been say if New Orleans would have been like, yes, all right, we'll take Austin Reeves and a first round pick for Herb Jones, right? But they didn't take that deal. I think that was one of the deals that was reported during the offseason where they could have pulled the trigger, but he ended up signing his extension with New Orleans. I would have loved that deal, right? it would have been some kind of funky deal. Say we was out of deals, out of choices. I can see us taking some funky deal where it's like Matisse Thybulle and Robert Williams. You know what I'm saying? That kind of deal where we get two needs and one of them is very, very shaky. I feel like something wouldn't have happened. Something would have happened.
Bro, I think they was only worrying about Bron and the buyout from the get-go. Them niggas wasn't trading nobody.
No, he said we was getting another center. He said he's definitely addressing the center needs was the first and one of the only primary objectives the Lakers organization had going into the offseason.
Yeah, because they already knew what time it was. They knew Ayton was going to get bought out.
Ayton was on the list to get bought out right before free agency. So I would say around the draft, I would say, yeah. So when you got that plan worked up already, I would much rather get Ayton added to this team without losing any assets.
That's cool.
I promise you, when next year when we got $100-some million in cap space and first round picks and stuff like that, and Giannis say, hey, you know what? I want to jump Joker before Joker can jump to LA. I'm going to go to LA because these niggas is tripping. Hey, all of this going to work out because Rob Pelinka would have been patient and had the maneuverability to pull off something big like that again. You got to work with what you got. And then with something like that you even said yourself made our team better.
Yeah, but that's besides the point, bro. Of they wasn't making no trades, bro. Smoke and mirrors all day, bro. They wasn't giving up the one asset that we had to trade. They wasn't giving that up.
I think what do you think we could have got for Austin? Like what kind of player?
It depends on what team we're trading with.
We wouldn't have to go out and try to find a center then, right? Because if we had to make a trade, we had no choice to make a trade because nobody got bought out. We were not gonna stay at pat and just sign Jackson Hayes again. That would have never happened. Ever happened. Right?
But see, the thing is, they already had the buyout in mind, so they already was getting big goofy cuz.
They got wind of the buyout when the buyout got wind. What you mean?
I'm just saying. And so they put their marbles. They already see the thing is they had went for Jack LaRavia first. They already had him marked down. You know, they already got a board, cuz, with the names they want, cuz. Then they get to calling these niggas.
All we had to do
was wait for him to clear
waivers, bro.
Huh?
All we had to do was wait with him to clear waivers.
Right. And that didn't take long.
Now, you would have had a point if he would have been on the say they would have came to a decision about a buyout as late as Marcus Smart was, or a few of these other players who was late getting bought out. But if you have a sense around the league where quality players is getting bought out instead of being traded, then I'm pretty sure that's what you do because the Lakers got every best player that you could think of coming out the buyout.
That they feel like gonna fit their system.
And they're gonna feel like that fit their system. Because like trades, the big trade was like the Kevin Durant trade to Houston. That was a big trade, but we was never in on that and probably was never going to be in on that.
Nope, because why? That wasn't going to fit.
Nope. We still need a doggone center.
And we would have gave up a few to get him.
What about I can't say that girl name. I'm gonna call her MLC. What about MLC idea about Sabonis? I really wish, I don't know this to be sure, but I wish they would have sent like a package deal or some kind of opening deal to Sacramento for Sabonis. But they say Sacramento is in a place where everybody think they rebuilding, but they in their office and in their city, they think they, you know what I'm saying, getting better every year. So Sacramento is weird.
Yeah, they still got Levine and DeRozan over there.
Yeah, and DeRozan is going to be the next buyout candidate sometime during the season. And I swear to God, I don't want DeRozan on this damn team. Bro.
Nah, his boat done sell, cuz. His boat sell. That's over with for that.
I ain't want that nigga on the team.
Don't they got that boy in Sacramento now?
Who?
Westbrook.
I think Sacramento signed him, and that ain't my boy, bro. That's your boy.
Not who? I mean, that nigga from LA and all that, but hey man, look man, it was like some of the worst years when that nigga played for us, kids. On my mama,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't like none of that. That was dreadful. But yeah, man, number 18 low, niggas, for all you haters. Y'all know where to find niggas at, boy, when that time comes. I know y'all waiting in the bushes with them binoculars. I know y'all is.
Sure. I heard Sabonis might be done though.
What? With basketball?
No, just with how like he took a tremendous step. Yeah, I got to think Sabonis is almost like 35 years old, if I'm not mistaken. Sabonis is old. He played in Indiana before he got traded to
Yeah,
Sacramento.
Sabonis don't care about winning no chip, care.
So how old is Sabonis?
Don't have me lying, cuz.
I heard that 34 maybe. I give him 33, 34. I ain't gonna say 35. Somewhere around there. JD, he got to be some kind of old, bro. He 29.
That's it.
Yeah. How long was he in Indiana then? Because he been in Sacramento for hellos.
What, he been in Sac for like what, 4 or 5 years?
Uh-huh. And I guess he was in Indiana for not too long.
Probably for 3 or 4 years.
Because remember, they traded him for Halliburton, right? Because Halliburton was in Sacramento at first. He got drafted there.
Yeah.
That was a I don't know if that was a good trade or a bad trade. I don't know. Because Halliburton turned out to be a good, really good player. But Sabonis turned into this offensive, this rebounding juggernaut who can give you 10 assists.
Man, that nigga want to die in Sacramento, nigga.
That's what a lot of people were saying earlier. He just gonna die in Sacramento.
Because niggas be having a chance to leave, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas be having a chance to leave, bro. Niggas don't be wanting to leave. Niggas don't be wanting to leave.
They just want to make their money, bro, and stay in whatever city that's gonna pay them, bro.
Hey, they comfortable. They comfortable, dog. It is what it is. Niggas just want to play basketball and they can feed their family overseas. That's it. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, oh well.
No, nobody want no damn Kelly Oubre, JD. No, sir.
Nah, straight.
I'm cool. I'm cool on Kelly Olynyk neither, man. He tried to pull out Kevin Love whole arm out of his socket, bro. So yeah, he's never gonna play in LA.
Yeah, niggas was wanting him at one point too.
He's dirty, bro. That's dirty. They want a dirty player. We don't need no dirty players, bro. See, if you don't make money, it don't make sense. I know if Sabonis gonna get his money, he got a big deal not too long ago. So the offer's right. He had a chance to make maneuvers to get up out of there, but he probably stuck there for another 2 or 3 years, and then he'll probably try to look to play with a championship. Because I thought he was at that stage now. I literally thought he was older than that, bro. I'm not gonna lie, 29. That's a shock to me. So he has another chance to get another contract somewhere, or he might get it in Sacramento.
Huh. And Sacramento love him.
Love him, yeah. So Oubre is probably the best player nobody is talking about right now that can be gotten for dirt cheap. Well, the Lakers ain't got no money to sign nobody. We can't even sign a vet minimum right now because we ain't got $2.4 million. We got $1.1 million left.
We can say that for gas money.
Yep. And they're gonna say that. So right after the trade deadline in the All-Star game, when the buyout market started, where they can prorate it to about $1 million, see who get bought out then.
Hey, you know what's gonna be crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Luka and Brian gonna make the All-Star team.
I agree with that. Don't let us be rolling neither, because Brian and Luke are gonna be the 1 and 2 vote getters too. Watch.
Crazy work, boy.
Yeah. Don't let the Lakers be number one going into the All-Star break. It's gonna be a problem.
Hey, I'm gonna say this because we number one going into the All-Star break. We winning the chip,
Hell
for
yeah.
sure. For sure.
That's there at the end of the season.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
he
Niggas
said,
out there cooking niggas.
nobody want no doggone Oubre, man. I ain't got no spot on this roster, bro. Who minutes he gonna take? So, Dolph, you cool with Jake being our 6 man? Or you think Marcus Smart might come and steal it from him?
I mean, it depends on who produce more. But like you said, when you told me how tall and how much that white boy weighed, kid, yeah, damn.
And take it from your boy, bro. I've been doing my research. I watch a lot of him, and I watch a lot of Marcus Smart since we got him, bro. DeAndre Ayton has been on my film list. And when I say I watched about maybe 3 videos about Jake where he was just strictly playing defense, and they were talking about his defense, shout out to Lakers Films. Man, I say, okay, his youth and enthusiasm is like can get him playing really good defense.
Yeah, he
Right.
be active.
But that same youth and then experience can get him cooked a little bit. But all in all, dog, he holds his own on the defensive side of the court. I would probably say when people ask you, can he play any defense? I would be like, yeah, damn right, he can play some defense. He's at that level.
Hey, man.
He can play some defense, bro.
It's about to go down.
And he can shoot the ball. All these
Oh, yeah, he
videos
can do
I've
that.
been watching, bro, they talk about that for about 3 minutes because they're like, yeah, he can shoot. Let's move on to what he looked like defensively. Hey, the dude can shoot. He shoot 45% on open shots.
Bro, he a big body, bro.
And
I watched him play when he was in Minnesota, Memphis. He got at us a little bit.
Yeah, he did. What's them shooters? JJ said he liked the movement shooters or whatever.
Hey, the movement shooters, boy.
Yeah, he's one of them
Coming
guys.
off them picks and them screens and stuff. Coming off that curl.
Yep. He's
Yeah.
a guy who can put the ball on the ground. What up, Jay Renwick, bro? My fault. He's one of them guys that can put the ball on the ground as well. So, hey, I'm excited. I was telling them earlier, though. I said to me, he is probably my most anticipated. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see what he do because he could be like really the X factor to make our bench come out and be like, you know what I'm saying? I miss the days when our bench can get 20 points as a bench and be good and be contributing to wins all the time. I hated them days when we had 3 points on our whole freaking bench.
Yeah.
6 points on our whole bench by one player. I used to hate them streams, bro. Man.
Who are we got on our bench? Marcus Smart.
Oh yeah, Jake LaRavia, Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
We got Vando, Jackson Hayes. That's our backup 5. But then we got, you know what I'm saying, Bronny might get some minutes. Maxi Kleber might get some minutes. Dalton Connect. If we have a good preseason, he might be able to slide in there and get some minutes. Okay, Vincent might get some minutes if he prove himself in a training camp battle versus Marcus Smart. So if we got some options who can, you know what I'm saying, push their way up into more minutes on the bench. Because I told everybody that starting 5 to me, in my mind, is solidified.
Yeah. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah. So I think any position battles we have is going to be on our bench. So, but when I asked everybody in the chat who's going to be our 6 man, everybody said Jake. So that's what made me ask that question. Good old Jake. Jake come in on fire, bro. I'm happy. I'm happy,
Yeah,
bro, because he can.
yeah. He got to make his shots.
Man,
He got to make his shots.
there you do. He said Jake doesn't need to play the same position as Austin to be a better fit. No, we was talking about him coming off the bench to be LeBron first wait or sit down. If Brian gonna be the first to sit down again, Jake gonna have to come out same backup small forward, bro. Just like the pitching. He ain't gonna be none of our guards. We got too many guards for him to be a backup to Austin. They probably gonna want to see them play on the court together. When Boston slide to the my point is we never really had a backup point guard like that for real. So Austin always had to slide to the backup point guard. And
So let me ask you this question though.
Mm-hmm.
You say Jake coming in for Brian?
Yeah.
So that means Roy gonna slide to the 4 or something?
No, I'm sorry. I thought that was Brian at the small forward. It's small on my screen, guys. Sorry about that. Whoever the small forward is
That's Roy.
Jake. So Jake gonna come in for Rory, right? At the 4 position, we discussed that earlier, where it got to be Maxi Kleber, bro. It got to be. It got to be something. It got to be, or I would say Vando, but Vando.
Look, cause say Brian go out first.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Brian going out first. So basically you're gonna still have 4 you're starting 5. You throw Vando in there for Brian to put a nigga with some defense behind him in there. You know what I'm saying? You still got Luka out there who can score. You got Reeves who can score. Rui will get you some occasional points. And you got DeAndre Ayton that's the center right now. So now you got a nigga out there with some defense behind him that can help these niggas out a little bit, even though I don't trust none of them 3 niggas in the backcourt. Rui, Reeves, and Luka. But yeah. But then, you sub Reeves out and you put Smart in. You take Rui out and you put LaRavia in. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, dog, I might slide Rui to the 4. I still want to bring Jake in first, bro. So if Brian come off, I'm sliding Rui to my 4 until we sub him out, and then I will put Vando in when we sub Rui out to try to give Brian some more minutes sitting on the bench. I want to just put somebody who's big enough to play the 4, a good rebounder, good enough floor spacer, which Rui is. So I would definitely slide him to the 4, bring Jake off the bench. He's on the other side of the floor. Them gonna be my 2 corner niggas for when, you know what I'm saying, whoever is Luka still in the game, or Austin is the backup point guard, or even Marcus Smart, because he can run the point a little bit too as well. I wouldn't mind having Jake and Rui as my corner niggas for real. Vando, man, I love Vando, man. I don't know, man. Yeah.
Hey, Vando, that defense, I don't care what niggas say, bro.
I feel you. When Vando
I don't care what niggas say.
When Rui sits down with 5 minutes left in the first quarter, I'll bring Vando in to play with Austin and Jake. Marcus Smart, and then we're gonna have probably Jackson Hayes at the 5. That lineup can produce some points, and we'll still have Marcus Smart and Vando for defense. We'll have Jake and Austin for offense, and we'll have Jackson Hayes as a pick and roll 3 live threat. Because old boy Jake is a winner passer too. Excuse me. Go ahead, dog.
Hey, well, why don't you come up here and tell us about it then, Team Weirdo? Come tell us about ball, cuz.
Team
Come enlighten
where
us.
he said UMF is saying a lot of nothing. Hey, I'm glad you're listening to a lot of nothing, bro.
And that's the crazy part.
You know what I'm saying? You can listen. It's a lot of people listening to a lot of nothing these days.
When I pop in somewhere and hear a lot of nothing, I pop right out. I don't sit around and throw stuff in the chat.
And when you pop out, make sure you hit that like button on your way out too, man. Double tap the screen, bro.
Crazy word. But yeah, Reddit got some moving parts to work with, man.
So yeah, but
They got to put it together on that court, boy.
You see how we just came with them different kind of lineups right then and there, bro. I'm not. That's the part that I'm kind of optimistic about because I feel like we have options to the point where our bench is going to be better. He has no place to go but up. I promise you, bro. Big facts, K-Town. RB speaking facts. Hey, double tap the screen. We on our Lakers talk today. Appreciate y'all, man. He said, I'm out the country, not really been keeping up with the offseason. I heard that, bro. The Lakers probably had the second or third best offseason out of any team in the NBA, bro. If you want to count KD, I would say Houston probably had the best. They ended it with the best, too. So they got a lot of wing defenders who can play really good on the perimeter, and they're going to let KD score 100 points a game, and they think that's going to bring them success. So,
you know, a lot of people would disagree with you, huh, Art?
I don't know. But I respect their opinion, just like they respect mine. Maria knows best. As a Memphis fan, I'm telling you, Jake, not all that. I always keep in the back of my mind because the only film I can watch is breakdown films, regular highlights. I listen to like he was in, Memphis or whatever. Listen to y'all commentators. Listen to how y'all commentators talk about, said player, which is Jake LaRavia. So I've heard all kind of good things about Jake. When a lot of people in Memphis got hurt, he stepped in. He did really good playing with them. He was good enough to be put into a trade early in his career, which is not a bad thing. I'm not asking dude to come here and drop 20 points a game and be, Jamal Crawford off the bench. I'm asking him to come out and be productive coming off the bench. We need productivity. The one thing the Lakers need off their bench that we haven't had for a few years is productivity.
Play good in your role, cuz.
Yeah, bro. And I did see that Jay Renrick. I quoted it earlier in the stream that he averaged 20 as a starter for 12 games. He was a starter for 12 games, and he averaged 23 and 3.
That's what happens when you're a shooter and you can get more shots.
And you can get buckets, and you're a bucket. Dude is a bucket who can play a little bit of defense, y'all. I'm not finna say that's the key to a championship, but that's the key to making your bench better, younger, more athletic.
Hey, Art.
Yo.
He a white boy. That's how they look at it.
I don't give a damn. You know I don't care about this stuff, bro.
I know. I'm just saying that's how they look at it, cuz a lot of these people don't even know who he is.
Hey.
They didn't even know who he was.
Shoot.
Niggas don't be watching basketball. That's why.
Hey, man, the Birdman was white, too, so I don't care.
I'm just saying, bro. You know how it go, dog.
Birdman.
Yeah. Like, hey, man, look. A nigga in L.A. now, man. Time to shine. We gonna see, man. I'm ready.
Maria Knows Best. Shout out to Maria Knows Best. She makes really dope content. Well, I didn't know you were a content creator, but shout out to Maria Knows Best. If you roll with Zero, you roll with Big Art Sports, too. You know what I'm saying? If I know you already, my apologies. I smoke a lot of weed. You know what I'm saying? So I might have forgot about you. But, yeah, I go support, man. I might have to do an interview or something on your channel. Do you do Lakers or do you do NBA? Do you do sports at all? I might have to make an appearance on your show. Mikey Too Cool in the building. What up, Mikey Too Cool, man? What up, Ryan Anthony, bro? What's that, man? Lakers do not need more guards.
Who asked for more guards?
I know.
Yeah, I want another big man.
I think we got a little bit too many guards right now, anyway, to be honest with you. But that's neither here nor there. He said, Ryan, what did you talk about? Ryan, you always come in here talking about some you say you act like you work for ET or something, bro.
That nigga say entertainment tonight, huh?
Yeah. Dwayne in the building said y'all have guards that don't play defense. I disagree with that. I think Marcus Smart can play defense. I gave Vincent not bad at defense.
Yeah, we have white boys that can't play defense.
If Austin Reeves plays small guards, I think he can play defense just fine. I've seen Austin Reeves play defense against smaller guards. We just can't have him on the perimeter guarding the other team's best perimeter player. That's the part that kills us. That's why they have to hunt and switch. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that we just not gonna put them on Ant-Man, so to speak, or SGA, right? But if we can make that more difficult by having more guards, defensive-minded guards out there, I think that'll be better for him. Like what we're going to see is more of Luka and Marcus Smart on the court together, vice versa. We're going to see less of Luka and Reeves on the court together, right? They might start still, but we're going to see that less throughout the game. And I wish he would be like Frank Vogel. If Frank Vogel had his backups cooking, he'll let them close the game out. The last two coaches we had, including JJ, like to just bring in his regular starters or whatever lineup he think could work for that quarter, whatever the case may be. But I feel like we got the type of team, if a certain particular lineup is cooking, we need to rock with that for real. So y'all thought
Marcus Smart is going to bring that defensive IQ, bro. That's what he going to bring. He going to bring that toughness at the point of attack, bro. Like, you know how that nigga be. Like, he going to put a forearm in your side, nigga. You going to have to back him down or whatever the case may be. But, yeah, it ain't going to be just free will like that. That nigga getting your uniform, nigga. I can't wait to see how he operate on the court.
Man, hey, I don't think there's no chance we can get Kuminga, bro. And I think Kuminga want to go somewhere where he can spread his wings, so to speak. Because I heard they wouldn't let that dude grow in Golden State.
Yeah, Kuminga having a tough time right now.
Yeah, they say he want to be a star at Golden State, putting them chains on him, bro. I'm talking about to the point where I seen a little flashes of like what he could be or like him at his best. You know what I'm saying? But I never thought he'd translate to somebody who would go to a lower organization where he can get all the clock and all the shots he want and then be like an all-star or something like that. I never seen that in him before. So that'd be a weird experiment.
They just don't want to let that, like you said, bro. Like he's a different type of player, and you know how Golden State is.
That's that free Kuminga.
Kuminga be wanting to slash and do this, and he was wanting to break the offense and all types of stuff. Nigga, let me do me.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not it. Niggas don't want that. Nigga, Kirk clipped them wings, boy. Stunning that nigga grow.
That dude said, would you trade Reeves for Jaylen Brown? Yeah, I think everybody and their mama would trade Reeves for Jaylen Brown. Shoot.
Jaylen Brown get over there right now with Luka and Brian them, and boy, it's over with.
It's over with. That's a wrap. Yeah, that's a wrap. That means Jaylen Brown can go straight into our starting lineup 2 after 2. Oh,
yeah, it's over with.
It's over. Man. They ruined Jordan Poole by trading him. Hey, something happened when they traded him. They said he was always a little reckless, but you know, when you go somewhere you think you the man and then you can't produce, I can see that happening to Kuminga too, man. I don't know that much about dude. So if y'all know something I don't know in the chat, because I don't see
But
him being.
Poole and Washington, he in the
People
depths of hell.
y'all talk about Sacramento. People go to Washington to die too, man.
Yeah, he in the depths of hell, cuz. That's why Kuzma had to get out of there.
Yeah,
Kuzma wasn't gonna die over there.
You try me.
He went to Milwaukee, nigga. Like, I'm out.
For an injured old ass Chris Middleton.
Yeah, it's over with for him. He over there in Washington too. Niggas go to die, bro, in Washington.
Give me another bad team. Not Utah. I wouldn't send them to Utah. That's just wrong.
Utah trash though. They be trash every year.
It's trash, no matter who's there.
They be like 18th in the West, and there's only like what 14, 15 teams.
Yeah, and they be 15th every time.
Every time.
And ain't got a number one pick yet.
Yep, Portland.
Portland, he can go to Portland. Yeah, he could. What do you think Boston is? Speaking of Portland, what do you think Boston is going to do with what's his name? He was a little guard that was at Portland.
Oh, Anthony Simons. Anthony Simons.
Yeah, when Jason Tatum come back, what do you think they're gonna do with Anthony Simons?
They're gonna start him at the point.
That's nice.
They're gonna put him at the point. That boy got game.
Yeah, Boston kind of pulled a flex with that one. He was like, "Yeah, let's replace our point guard now."
Yeah, they're gonna put him at the point. But see, that's gonna make them a different type of team because now, when you had that point of attack, but now you don't. Now you got Anthony Simons. He's not no defensive wizard. He'll get you buckets. But I guess since you have, with Tatum come back, you have Tatum, alopecia, and what's his name? Brown.
Yep. And then they'll probably have some more front court help by the time he come back year after next. So yeah, they're not expected to do much this year. Everybody who still think Jaylen Brown is better than Jason Tatum is gonna get a rude awakening this year.
Hey, you about to see it.
Okay, well, I ain't gonna say I can't wait because I always want them to fail, but I can't wait for them to fail.
All right, but look, here's the thing, bro. These niggas pay for that chip, bro. Yeah. They paid for it, bro.
And I would say they are the last team where they super loaded up their roster with as much salary as they could to win a chip. Because
they paid for it, and I'm not just talking about giving niggas money. I mean, here's the thing: like, you win a chip, you're supposed to come back this past season and win it again, and this nigga get an injury like that, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, them niggas paid their dues, bro. Nigga sacrificed himself.
That's a bad injury, bro.
Nigga sacrificed himself for that chip, bro.
Nah, he came. He tried to get another chip, and they should never let him come back, bro. Because it's the same thing for each one who got hurt. Halliburton, Dame Lillard, and Jason Tatum. They all had something wrong with them. I forgot whether it was the hamstring or whatever it was. That where they tried to come back to it, you know what I'm saying, thinking they feeling good. All of a sudden they got damn Achilles pop.
They sacrificed themselves, Art.
Nah, bro. He said trade Austin for Miles Bridges. That trade is sell. We're definitely not gonna be able to do that. And we only got 1 second round pick to trade too, y'all. We got 1 first round pick, we got 2 pick swaps, and we got 1 second round pick in our arsenal until the offseason, to next offseason. No, I don't think he's too young for his career to be over. MRC.
Who that? Bridges?
No, I'm just talking about Tatum career over. He's too young for that.
Oh. That nigga get all that money and just go down like that, boy.
No, man. He gonna come back
Man.
with a vengeance. You already know.
Yeah, he gonna have a lot of time to do it.
Yeah, him and Halliburton, him and Dane. It's one more too, and I forgot that nigga name. I forgot. That was bad business. Out of all the basketball injuries, they say that's the worst one. So
You remember PG's in the Olympics, huh?
yeah, that was nasty. That was
And your
nasty
boy against Cleveland in the opening game for the Celtics.
for the Celtics. Gordon
The
Hayward.
white boy,
Yeah, Gordon Hayward. That was
Hayward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these niggas came back from that. They probably wasn't the same, but they came back from it.
Yep. Sure. Kevin Durant.
KD.
One. Yep. Can't think of nobody else who came back fully efficient enough to where they was putting up even resembling the same numbers. If it's somebody I'm not thinking of who came back, I don't know about. I don't know, but Halliburton is probably won't come. Probably will because he's young enough. Dame is definitely not gonna come back the same. That's why I think he went back to Portland so he could just help the young guys.
Yeah, Dame probably about to be on his way out.
Yeah, so he gonna get that last 70, 71, and 73 million from Portland. Help the young guys play a little bit here, play a little bit there. And he gonna be out all year next year. And man, he gonna get paid because what they bought him out, right?
Yep.
That's crazy. I don't know, K-Town, man. The niggas act like they can come back from these injuries in the playoffs. And I saw the trend a while ago because back when Kevin Durant, it started in my mind. It started with Kevin Durant. We got hurt in the playoffs that year, 19, I think it was.
Yep, he rushed back.
And he rushed back, bro. And I'm just like, you can't do that. Otherwise, you're going to pop an Achilles. He ended up popping an Achilles. So if everybody who wouldn't try to come back from a hamstring injury too prematurely, you are putting your Achilles at risk. The Achilles, the top of the Achilles is attached to your calf muscles, which your calf muscles have all the way through to your hamstring, all up to your ass, bro. Oh, hold on.
Hey, niggas be thirsty for them finals, or?
Yeah, bro. All that matters, bro. So I don't know. They be trying to show the toughness and all this other stuff, but if Chris Paul ain't teach us nothing, bro, you get hurt in the playoffs, you need to sit down. Man, he got hurt in the playoffs, and it was just no hopes for him ever. He had one chance.
Yeah, he came back. That was the Clippers, right?
Yeah,
or the Rockets.
No, that was the Rockets.
Rockets.
He had one chance, bro, because they was. I ain't gonna say that they was. I don't think they were beating the Warriors that year. They might have been up like 2-1 or something, but hamstring got it wrapped up. Probably got the shot where it numbs your whole damn leg or whatever. Came out again. To his you know what, bro. It's bad business, bro. Real hoopers want to play. I know, but when you pop your Achilles, you got to miss a whole year. You ain't gonna be playing, bro. Damn, they were up 3-1.
Yeah, he didn't play Game 7.
Oh wow!
You remember they went like, I think they went like 0 for $1 million in threes or something like that. 1 for 15,000. Something.
I do remember that they did miss like 38 threes.
Yeah, niggas missed everything.
Wow. Yeah, them niggas choke. James Harden is probably the biggest choker in the NBA history.
Hey, niggas don't even talk about that one though.
Nope, because they give him the same pass they give all the other two guards. It's like two guards inherit some kind of weird. I'm just going to talk about your greatness, but I'm never going to talk about the bad things you do. And you can say that for the top 5 shooting guards, period. Jordan, Kobe, D-Wade, AI, and Harden. All them niggas get a pass because they in the Jordan category.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, niggas let certain things slide. Niggas forgot about that 3-1.
What up, Shy? Shy said,
Because Houston had the home court advantage that year.
Yeah, they did in Houston too. They said,
Yep.
look, Isaiah Thomas Celtics was the worst. He lost $100 million bag. Why did he? I'm trying to remember. He lost that bag off of injury. Yeah, he sure did. Damn.
Yeah, and then they kicked him to the curb.
Yeah, they did.
Remember, because his sister died that 1 year.
Hey, as good as he was that 1 year, bro, it was bad because you seen what Cleveland did to him in the playoffs. Wasn't nobody tripping off Isaiah 4'7" ass.
Nah.
You could throw up 30 points a game. To me, that was a 30 points per game that wasn't really gonna get you over the hump. Name LeBron.
But he was doing that anyway.
Sure.
Yeah, niggas wasn't stopping him that year. He was doing that anyway, but hey, it still wasn't enough.
No, I forgot what seed they finished. Might have been a 1-1 seed. Sure.
Wasn't they one?
Think so. But he wasn't the MVP that year, though, was he?
Nah, I think he finished second, I think.
Damn, they finished second.
I think, because remember, he had a crazy year.
Yeah, he did.
He had a crazy year that year.
He had a really good year. I ain't gonna cap on that.
No, he did. So yeah, but hey, you ran into that man. So, yee. That boy Luka.
Hey man, it's finna go down. It's finna go down, nigga. We got 2 more months, man. 2 more months, bro. Before we see, you gonna watch him play in the Eurobasket?
I've been watching him.
I thought when it started.
They lost to who they lost to go to the semifinals the other day. Who the hell that team was, man? Poland or something like that? I think it was like Poland or something they lost to.
Oh no.
So yeah, he fouled out.
That gotta be something different.
Huh?
That gotta be something different.
All right, hey. That's what I was watching the other day, sir, from this year.
Eurobasket, they say the tournament runs from August 27th to September 14th.
That's a different tournament then.
Yeah, they must have been doing something.
You know, them niggas have all types of tournaments though.
Cause that nigga about to be, he had like a Jordan tour.
Yeah.
Going on right now before he came back to LA to sign his deal in a couple days.
That nigga Lucas said he want Bron to play another year, boy.
Yeah, he said he wanted to retire Laker.
Because Luka want the nigga to win 2 chips instead of 1.
I'm just saying, bro. That's say less, bro. He said keep playing because you know we finna get Joker, bro. So, come on, you know you want 4 championships and we can get to 2 going out the door. How about that?
Because next year is gonna be Bron, Luka, and Joker.
Would you be mad if Giannis pushed his way to LA first?
Nah, Giannis gonna go to Golden State.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, Joker come to LA.
Oh no, that's who I want. Don't get me wrong. That's exactly who I want. I'll definitely take Joker over Giannis. But something gave me a weird feeling this how bad Milwaukee is. Just how, because he can really step in a year ahead of time and request a trade, but it'll be hard pressed, definitely hard pressed for us to do it in this upcoming offseason after this year.
But I think Joker is a better fit because that's gonna look crazy. Them two niggas passing the ball all over the court like that with Bron.
Yeah, it is.
Nigga, what? You know how many niggas gonna be open? Come on, man. You got Joker at the top, Bron posting up, Luka on the weak side. And
That's gonna be crazy, my G. Yes, sir. Now we got
next thing
something.
you got Bron on the strong side, Luka at the top, Joker posting up.
Yep, cutting off each other, or just letting Joker do what he do.
That too.
That's great, bro.
You got a bunch of niggas, and that's the thing. Like, I know people look at it like, oh, hey man, that would be a masterpiece. That would be passing 101 at its finest.
Yes, sir. That would be. Man, that
The
would
two
be
niggas.
crazy, bro.
Man,
Three of
come
the
on,
best
man.
passes ever, bro, on the same team.
Hey, a lot of stuff be fantasy. A cucaracha.
You hear me? I call it MRC.
Yeah, cucaracha. Yeah, everything be fantasy, man. It is what it is.
So, dog, you got anything else for the people, man? I'm finna get up out of here, man.
Man, shout out to all y'all that pulled up, man. Make sure you hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. You know what I'm saying? My boy gonna come back with more content for y'all. I know he already explained it to y'all earlier in the stream. So yeah. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Shout out to the gang, man. Y'all know what time it is. Yippee!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to K-Town for that donation today, bro. I appreciate you, man. And like the man said, the man will be back. For sure, for sure. I will catch y'all later on the next one. If you're new, make sure you hit that sub button. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't a hater, make sure you hit that double tap the screen on your way out for the like button, man. Check my video, y'all. Peace out.
Basketball isn't easy. All my life, I've been striving to make myself better. It's a full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest.